Davie the Goliath Stream is brought to you by kindness. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Be the change you want to see in the world. Shine your light. Shine it bright. Never let anybody dim your light. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, now I'm too big. Yesterday I was too small. Today I'm too big. Let's figure this shit out real quick. Let's make me fit to the screen. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. There we go. Coming at you live. The Davie the Goliath Stream is brought to you by kindness. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Be the change you want to see in the world. Shine your light. Shine it bright. Never let anybody dim your light. How y'all doing tonight? What's good, Jaeger? What up, Mass Aquatics? How you doing, B Wafer? What up, Khalil? Shouts to Noodle. Shouts to Sith Lord. The first one here this time. I noticed him. It's a good evening. How was your guys' May the 4th? Preferred bean type? Coffee bean, cuh. Hot bean water. Actually, nobody talked to me before I have my coffee. Your favorite millennial's favorite millennial is Davie the Goliath. Goliath Gang, we are connected to the divine and all universal knowledge flows through us. We trust our intuition and we see beyond the physical realm. We speak our truth with clarity and the world listens. We give and receive love effortlessly. Our heart is pure and open. We are powerful, confident, and our will shapes our reality. We're creative, passionate, and in flow with the universe. We're safe, grounded, and secure in our place in the universe, and we'll leave it a better place than we found it. That's a promise. I need y'all to say that with me when we say that. Jared McCain torching the Lakers? No. Oh, you got to look out for the groaners. Angel. Good to see y'all. Big ups to Khalil. Congratulations, brother. It's good to see you. Who's your favorite artist? Like a painter? My grandma. She painted that. What up, Frank? Jaeger Goat. It's just the yap session today. We're just yapping, bro. Today's a yapping kind of day. I don't even know if we're gonna play any games. We'll see. Tomorrow I'm gonna be out making content, so we might have a later stream like this one. This week we've been going kind of late. I apologize to the Eastern Seaboard. Anybody in Europe? Big ups to Riley. Oh, music artist? Kendrick Lamar, bro. Big ups to Justin. I remember you did GeoGuessr, then you never did it again. I've never done GeoGuessr, bro. I've literally never done that. What up, Sean? The Thunder are just the Dodgers, but basketball, huh? A little different, though, because they're technically a small market team, you know? They just have a really good front office who knows how to draft, bro. The Dodgers just have money, you know, and they pay everybody. I appreciate the apology. My bad, Caustic. We'll go back to a regular scheduled time. I've just been trying to go live as much as I can. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you, Riley. When I was coming out of high school way back in the day, the three rappers, I was like, all right, these guys got next. They were kind of all pretty much underground at that time. They were all up and coming. It was Kendrick, it was J. Cole, and it was Drake. Those were the three. I was like, these guys got next. Sure enough, they had next. Cubs just won in 10 innings. Pick ups the Cubs, bro. Pick ups the Cubs. It's always up and down, though. Everything is. Always give and take. Black and white. Yin and yang. The good within the bad within the good. The Cubs are hot. Yeah, y'all got Pete Crow Armstrong. I thought that was the lead singer of Green Day. Bro, I don't know what that is. Coleslaw, bro. You keep saying it, and I appreciate you for saying it, bro. The GOAT NBA player is Isaiah Joe. Dude, who is Isaiah Joe, bro? Hold on. I know the name. Isaiah Joe. Oh, from the Thunder. Another Thunder guy, bro. Yeah, they really do have a stacked team, huh? They really got a stacked team. Damn, I got more Instagram followers than Isaiah Joe. That's crazy. I can't believe how far we've come. Not that followers mean anything, but I do appreciate each and every one of you, bro. Like, thank you. What up, Xavier Monreal? Shouts to Awesome Evan. The Cubs are Goliath Gang. Yeah, the Cubs are one of my other favorite teams. Like, I'm a Yankee fan, but I'll always like the Cubbies, bro. I got a soft spot in my heart for the Cubbies. I like Chicago, bro. What up, J-Bone? I have a love-hate relationship with machines in front office like the Yankees. Sucks to go up against them with your favorite Bad News Bears team, but you got to respect it with a football manager way. Yeah, like, there's always going to be the haves and the have-nots, bro. Speaking of the Yankees, they're looking pretty good. You just had to be there for 09 to 2012 Drake, right? What was that one? The first mixtape I ever heard of him was with Nicholas F. What was that shit called? What was that mixtape? It was like, first one I ever heard from him, bro. Scorpio's mind. The one with AM to PM. What was that shit called, bro? Room for Improvement? Was that what it was called? That was a good mixtape. Room for Improvement, bro. Yeah. Sadly, I won't be on for the whole stream tonight. I got an early contract tomorrow morning. I got to wake up. I'm getting up early tomorrow, too, so this isn't going to be the longest stream I've ever done. Big ups to the Sixers, bro. I'm a Celtics fan, but much respect to the Sixers. They finally were able to beat the Celtics, and in such a terrible way, too, bro. 3-1? I mean, for the Sixers, that's great. For the Celtics, that shit sucked, but it is what it is. He isn't a go, but one of my favorite legends is Tom Chambers. Bro, Tom Chambers was super athletic. Tom Chambers has one of the best dunks of all time. What up, Xavier Monreal? Shouts to Kenny. I'm trying to move around, keep the frame moving, keep it from being confusing, keep it enthusiastic. Got 2 first names, he must be good. I always rock with people with 2 first names. It is what it is. I appreciate y'all. He's counting us like cattle. It's crazy to think what we've amassed here, bro. I don't even have any representation yet. I had some people reach out. I took a meeting with them. They're good. They seem like good guys. But I need to do some more shopping, bro, before I sign any contracts. And now I've just had them on red for like 2 weeks. I feel like a bad person, but I've been busy. It is what it is. We'll get it moving. What up, Fat Vito? And B barely able to stay healthy too. Yeah, man. How was the salsa verde? It was really good. Oh, Fat Vito, thank you for the 100 GGs too, bro. Wow, what a huge gift. Thank you, Vito. Are the aguachile spicy? What up, Gabagoo? Shouts to Xavier. Shouts to Kenny. Big ups to everybody over on every platform. We are down a platform today. No more Facebook. I'm going to take the advice of my meta rep, bro. We're not going to stream on Facebook until we hit at least 100,000 people on there. Counting the cattle. Trying to get my money up has been a struggle. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. One day at a time. You know, I expect big things from Frank, dude. I'd like to point out I told y'all Boston was losing. That's just because you were salty that your Nuggets lost, bro. And you were out here trying to, expand upon those feelings. You're trying to have other people feel the way you felt. And congratulations, it worked, Playboy. You know what I mean? It worked. Only reason Dodgers are good is because there's no salary cap, right? What up, Caustic? Average Nuggets fan. I mean, I love Jokic, bro. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Does it come with Agwell? It comes with Agwell. Big ups to Finley Hubbard and the 20 roses. I appreciate you, bro. Drewski, is that you? I used to use the hashtag white Drewski. What's that hashtag up to nowadays? I wonder if you can find any of my videos by typing that shit in. Playboy had a front row seat to the script writer's banquet. He knew exactly what was gonna happen. I try to uplift. Oh, there's still several. Yeah, if you type in White Drewski on, but now there's actually White Drewski since he started doing whiteface. But if you go on TikTok and type in White Drewski, some of the first videos are me, actually. That's funny as hell. That's hilarious. And then you scroll down and it's other people. That used to be one of my hashtags. And I had some people like, that's problematic. And I was like, whatever. It's also taking up a lot of space in my captions. So, we'll get rid of it. I've only ever seen your comedy videos and I had no idea how you actually sounded. Hey, big ups to Ronnie, dude. That's a anybody who says that on my streams, bro, we blow the air horn for you. That's called a rite of passage. That's why we stream just in my regular voice, bro. Jared Vanderbilt sustained a full dislocation of his right pinky finger in a gruesome injury. Ow! He's definitely re-signing. I've gotten used to feeling we're losing Jamal Murray. But you had him in his peak. Get a trade, bro. Yeah, now if you look up White Drewski, it'll pull up the Eric Kirk skit for sure. And the like NASCAR guy. I also told y'all Embiid was getting 34 and 8, and he ended up 34 and exactly 12 rebounds. Damn, so you were wrong. 7K on the line, please. For what? Fat Vito, thank you for all these gifts, Vito. Vito, you're a part of the family, dog. We love you. Thank you so much, bro. Big ups to the Crizzler. Shouts to Khalil. Big ups to C. Dacus. I love the overpronunciation vids. Much love and God bless. Thank you, vegans. Twitchers or Diablos? I'm going to have to go Diablos since it's Cinco de Mayo. Hola, amigos. No hablo español, but mi gente. You're mi gente, okay? 7K on what, dog? Thank you for the cap and the mustache. I appreciate you, bro. Vito's going crazy with the gifts today. I appreciate you, man. You know what's cool is we get paid every Wednesday off of live gifts on TikTok. Every Wednesday I'll get anywhere from like $5 to $10 or something, and you're literally going to be buying me a beverage tomorrow when I go about my day. Say Mari Kono. What up, Curly? Vito, thank you so much, bro. You're going crazy right now. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all y'all. The NASCAR had me in tears, right? Aquatics, bro. So funny. Drewski's hilarious. Right, thank you, bro, for subscribing, by the way. I saw that earlier. See, that's the thing. Rye's out here. He's giving gifts when the stream's not even live, bro. He's just like, he's resubscribing just for the love of the game, bro. Big ups to Rye Gavin, man. What up, Chaos? Welcome back. It's good to be subbed again. Yeah, no more ads for you. You're like, dude, Fat Vito, bro. You're going crazy. Thank you so much for all the gifts, bro. We got to follow Fat Vito back, bro. This guy's he's a benefactor at this point. Oh, thank you, Curly. I appreciate you for getting me to say, but I didn't say it the right way. He's out here says, say a slur. And I said a slur. That's crazy, bro. I didn't say it the right way, though. I didn't pronounce it right, so it means something else. When the writers refuse to use the word zombie, series is so good. Hell yeah. That's what I get for saying what people come in here and tell me to say, bro. I shouldn't respond to do the roars, but I try to make people happy. It is what it is. Curly, we'll ban you, bro. You got 88 in your name, too. That means you're either 37 years old or you're a white supremacist. Either way, we're about to block your ass, bro. Congratulations. I hope it was worth it to get your joke off, cuz I ain't playing around today. You better get real repentant. Live your life a better way. You're trying to get me to say crazy shit, Curly? Congratulations, it worked. I hope this brought you joy. And I hope you're 37 years old. Zion Sander, you don't even follow me, bitch boy. You're gone. Goodbye. He's gone. Zion. Got 88 in his username. That sucks for like my sister. She was born in 1988. I have a lot of friends who were born in 1988. Doesn't that suck that the internet can just ruin an entire number, bro? I found your account on Insta and I'm already a huge fan. I appreciate you, Lewis. Would you ever think about doing stand-up? I haven't done stand-up since we just got censored on TikTok because I called him bitch boy. I used to do stand-up. I haven't done it since the pandemic, bro. It's all been just digital. I appreciate you, Gavin. Big ups to T. Lewis. Shouts to everybody. I got censored for 10 minutes on TikTok. I'm sorry, TikTok. TikTok said you can't respond to bullies. You just need to let people bully you. Turn the other cheek. TikTok's very Christ-like in that way. It's like in basketball when somebody, you throw an elbow and then the defender throws a retaliatory elbow. It's always the one who retaliates, bro. That's true. I used to be a referee. I would miss the first hit. I would always call a technical on the second hit. I got to get better, bro. Forgive him, TikTok. I forgive myself, bro. He tried to get me to say some Spanish slurs, but it is what it is. Big ups to Rod Gavin. We're banished to the shadow realm. Yeah, that man is gone. He's gone. He wasn't even following. I used to be arriero. Oh, no way. Fat Vito is arriero? Oh, so you've already been part of the family, cuz. I appreciate you, KHC. I learned from my lessons. I can't figure out how to join your Discord. Let's go ahead and type you the link then, bro. Here, Discord. Get you that linky poo. Hey, big ups to New Zealand. I appreciate you, T. Lewis. Here, join the Discord as well. Guys, make sure to go over to the Discord, the Twitch, all the apps. Multi-platform support is the meta. I seen a video from a kid that said older generations say we are whiny, but they're the ones crying about being scared of someone of a different race using the same water fountain as them. Yeah, that's true, bro. Ignorance is bliss. Big ups to Rod Gavin. Shouts to the Goliath Gang Discord, the best people around. What murder? What up, J Bone? Turn the other mejilla. Is that yeah? The mejilla is that cheek? I wish I spoke Spanish, bro.
What about the guy around?
I don't speak Spanish. Uno, en les martes, güey? Yes, sir. Martes, lunes, martes, miércoles. What's your favorite day of the week? TikTok is very much like Rey Mysterio in that way. 619 falls into the shadow realm. God bless Rey. God bless Rey Mysterio, bro. This man's been calling me Rey Mysterio for 4 years. I wish I was using TikTok Live Studio right now because I would actually know how long he's been calling me Rey Mysterio, bro. I'm gonna go back to TikTok Live Studio. Apparently we got to do one more 25-minute post-stream press conference tonight, and then we'll finally unlock the ability. So that's shit's dope though. I appreciate you. I'm already noticing there's more people on TikTok today before I started bullying people. I'm sorry for bullying. Sorry for bullying people who say slurs in my chat. It's TikTok. You're right. I should just let them. My bad. That was my mistake, bro. You know, don't call out racists. Just let them burn out. Let their hatred burn out. You know what I mean? You childproof the house yet, bruh? Got to get them little plug things for the electrical outlets. Yeah, man, you got a whole lot going on. Congratulations, Rye. When officially does she get to go home, bro? That's amazing. Coming home by the weekend. Let's go. How you feeling today, man? No one really gets asked that nowadays. We try to ask each other that, Lewis. I'm okay today. My energy's been a little low, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, not like in a sad way. I'm just hella sleepy lately. I try to respect my body though and listen to it, you know? And so like, if I'm sleepy, I'm like, all right, well, we're gonna honor that. But I think it's because I need to get out and start exercising more. So I'm feeling good though, bro. Life is a beautiful blessing, man. I'm really trying to focus on that every day. You know, but you know how the world is. They try to get you anxious and depressed and isolated and alone. And that's why we combat that with this community and with just putting out the positive vibes. A lot of geomagnetic activity, Davie. It's me too, bro. I feel very sluggish. Yeah, like, what's going on with the Schumann resonance? Can we talk about that? It's CERN. I'm getting all types of Mandela effects, bro. Relatable, but I'm also drinking a Pepsi at 11:15 at night. Yeah, that'll do it. How can you kill muertos when you're sueño, bro? What the fuck, bro? I'm feeling good though, T. Lewis. I appreciate you. You brought nothing but good vibes in here since you've been here. I would highly recommend hopping over to the Purple app. That's the best app. Okay, there's literally a caste system here. I don't know if y'all knew that. We sort of segregate ourselves based upon where you're watching from. Okay, because we're humans. Humans love to get tribalistic. They love to break off into small little groups and then hate each other and fight each other. So that's what we do here. As you see, level 1, level 2, level 3, you got Goob, Goobling, and Goober. These are basically most of the people on the TikTok and the Instagram. There are which Goob is like the dude came in here saying slurs who got blocked, okay? Goobling, it's like we start to recognize you. You're getting familiar, but you're not in the family yet. Goober is like the highest level associate. Like, you might as well be family, but you're not officially a made man type beat. When you go over to the Purple app, you immediately become a Goomba. You're in the family. You're made, okay? It's the highest you can get, just being, just all you gotta do is watch on a specific app, right? Now, if you're determined to stay on your app of choice, just subscribe to me, boom, you can be a gabagool. All you gotta do, pay to win, baby. Pay to win. We tried to gamify the audience. Am I a Goomba now that I hopped off Facebook to Twitch? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Facebook is already part of the upper echelon, low-key, though. You start off higher. I think on Facebook, if you're watching, you start off as a goober. You know what I mean? Gabagool, I appreciate you, Brian. What's going on with the Sherman resonance, dog? Geomagnetic developments. Y'all been feeling energetic lately? Y'all been feeling... Hey, Dave, what's up? What up, MP? It's all given around here. I used to hate everything about myself, and all this gives me a purpose. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I think... self-loathing is real sinister, and it's definitely something that we're taught and that's learned. And you hear how your parents talk about themselves, or like, it's something that it's tough, bro. Negative internal dialogue. But I'm really grateful. Like, with time and things have just gotten to the point where it's like I used to have more of a negative outlook on myself. I would definitely now say that self-love is number one. Like, that's been the saving grace for me. I've made a big evolution in my life. But yeah, my teen years, bro, I went through a depression. I hurt my back playing football, got hella depression. And here we are. We've come out through my 20s, dude. It was like a dark night of the soul. And we just got through that long, dark tunnel and we emerged. Andy Dufresne type shit, tunnel of piss and shit, came out the other side clean. And now I'm just trying to spread the good vibes, bro. I appreciate y'all. I tend to be nihilistic sometimes, so I feel you. Yeah. But I basically made the decision, like, instead of being any type of pessimistic or nihilistic or, any of that, like, I used to be considered I'm just being a realist, dude. But I made the realization, like, I would rather be optimistic to the point of delusion than ever being any type of negative or pessimistic. You know what I mean? So that's kind of a decision I've gone at. It's like a choice you got to make to just try and be happy and maintain your mood. Like I said, if you're energetically, if you're feeling low, you don't have to put like a label on it to make it a negative thing. Like today, I was just a little sleepier than normal. My energy might be a little lower, but I honor that and I respect that. You know, I don't try to force anything. I still made a couple posts. I'm live with my best friends out here. Life is beautiful. You know what I mean? What would you say to your younger self looking at where you are now in life? That's a great question, Lewis T. Lewis. I appreciate you, bro. I would say keep on going, brother. You know? Like, look what happened. Look how cool your life is now. You know? Things get dark, but you just got to keep on swimming, dude. Life is ebbs and flows. It's like waves. It's like surfing. You just got to keep riding the wave. Good days, bad days, bad days, bad days, good days. These nuts, good days. Thank you, Ricardo, for peppering in a little humor. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you. Big ups to Ricardo. What else was I saying? Oh, yeah, this too shall pass, bro. That's the other thing I'll say. Whether it's good times or bad times, you know what I mean? Like, if you're going through a good time right now, don't try to hold on to it with a vice grip. I don't want to let this good time ever go, because it will. Everything changes, right? Or if you're going through a bad time, you can say this too shall pass, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, because the bad times will someday be good again. You know what I mean? It's ebbs and flows and all that. Anyway, what up, Henny D? Big ups to Rye. You're a dad now. That's beautiful.
Over here.
They're messing with the atmosphere too much. They're doing something, bro. Awas, no ice. Exactly. Fuck ice. Look at my beverage. Straight, lukewarm, purple. I want that purple stuff. Sugar, water, purple.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
I guess there's such a small level of sugar in here, they don't even count it on the package. Big ups to Ricardo. We always love new people on Twitch who just don't say anything and just use blurps. Sorry about asking questions. I'm just having a curious nature. No, I never apologize for questions, bro. There's no such thing as a dumb question. They try to like condition you. There's social pressure, especially when you're in school and stuff, to try and make you seem like you're stupid if you ask the wrong question. I don't know at what age
where'd you find this?
that I lost that. You know what I mean? I used to be very inquisitive, and then you get to like middle school and stuff, and you're like, oh fuck, I know the answer to that question. Should I raise my hand? I don't want to. And then somebody else raised their hand and said the exact same thing you were thinking or whatever. What's up, Frankie? Would you prefer to have your ice crushed? Yeah, fool, for sure. What up, Okano de Bacon? I'm here for the good vibes. I appreciate it, Chaos. Big ups to the family, man. Nice glass. Thank you. My little brother got me it. It's a Stein? I did for a little bit. I've been here saying hola hermano on TikTok. Oh shit, yeah. My bad then. I love bacon. Pick ups bacon, fried pork. My bad, bro. There's a lot of chatting going on today, so I'm not seeing everyone's chats, but I appreciate you, Ricardo. I feel like I recognize your name too. Were you a TikTok guy? You just said you were. Okay, yeah. He said Cinco de Mayo, hermano. Pick ups to Sean Papke. Younger you would say how cool you are, how nice you are, amongst the other praise. Ah, yeah, man. Younger me, you know, is grateful for where we are. That's all I'll say. I appreciate y'all, though. It's a beautiful day. Turning point things and finding these streams. Just with the idea of Memento Mori, was my only tattoo right now in the scene from. Yeah, what's Memento Mori? Like everybody dies or whatever. What's Memento Mori? Latin. Remember, you must die. Yeah, that's a good one, bro. Yeah, everything comes to an end. What's 9 plus 10? 19. That's the century I was born, the 1900s. I'm old as hell. Agua frescas, exactly, bro. I'm drinking that purple stuff. Straight purple. Agua. Agua. Younger Goliath will be averaging 26 and 16 in the league and MVP of the conference. I appreciate you, RJ. To remember how insignificant every issue is in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, exactly. Don't sweat the small stuff, bro. You know? Enjoy your life. You know, focus on your blessings. Wake up, write down 5 things you're grateful for. You know? Remember that no matter how bad things are, they'll always think it'll pass. That's always a good thing to remind yourself, bro. Big ups to Frankie with the fashion, dog. I see you out there. Might have to hire Frankie when we get the Goliath fashion line out here, bro. We need to start getting the businesses up and running. I've been talking about it. We're going to be doing about it. Production companies and this and that. Get a corporation going, get incorporated. All that. Big ups to Josh, the homie. We're the exact people we wanted to be as kids. We made it. Exactly, bro. Childhood me would be enamored with the fucking screenage I have in this room, dog. We pull my TV over here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 screens. I'm looking like the Matrix or some shit, bro, but in a good way. We should have a food chain like Dave's Hot Chicken or something. Yeah, I'm down, bro. What kind of food? I was thinking Mexican Italian fusion, bro. I like saying ad astra per aspera.
Fuck
that's
it,
like
say it. Who gives a fuck?
That's Starfield says that shit too. What's the other one from Six Semper Tyrannis, bro? To the stars through difficulties, or through hardships to the stars. That's a beautiful one, T. Lewis. I love your videos. I thank you for being goated. I appreciate you vibing. My PC on silent mode? Hold on. Are we lagging? Can I get a clap test? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 4 seconds. My PC's on quiet mode still. And we're not even really, we might be lagging on Instagram though. Damn, that's crazy that we really aren't out here lagging on quiet mode. I can't even tell nowadays. Did I turn it off quiet mode? No, when I put it on quiet mode, I turned it off quiet mode. Why would you put a mode that throttles your shit? You on the purple app? Yes, T. Lewis, we're on the purple app, brother. Hispanic Italian fusion, right? Wouldn't that be sick, dog? Wouldn't that be sick? Like a just like a fusion, bro. That red and green. I'm dressed Mexican and Italian, bro. I think that's a good idea, man. Play video games. That's not what we're doing today, malevolent. Okay. That ain't what we're doing. Besides, at the start of every stream, we talk for an hour, so maybe you shouldn't be so malevolent. Maybe you should be benevolent, huh? Flip that shit around. Mad monitors, like a 2000 action movie hacker, exactly. Choop was back. Okay, big ups to Choops. Big ups to clap tests. Does your PC switch to quiet mode automatically? No, there's a thing. I was making a video earlier, so I put it on quiet mode so you don't hear the fans in the background. You know what I mean? It sounds like a little, like a airplane engine. Yeah, play a game. Yeah, play video games. He comes in here and says, all right, thank you. Is the username the same as your Insta? Yeah, bro. Christmas fit. Yes, sir. Davie the Goliath, all platforms, brother. How was your Cinco de Mayo, amigo? It was pretty good. I had Chinese food. It was all right. I am sorry. No, you're good, bro. You're good. Do a flip type energy. Yeah, we get people like that. We have names for them now. It's good to name things. All right, that's called a goob. But it's okay. Every goob has their day. They can always ascend to something greater, bro. You know what I mean? Sometimes when I pop into people's lives, I don't know what to say, you know? Like if it's somebody I know from a video, I don't want to just be the guy like, hey, that thing you do, that one thing you do that's popular. I don't know anything else you do but that thing, you know? It's interesting being a chatter, dude. Like I'm more of a lurker. It might not be obvious, but when I be watching streams, I'm definitely more of a lurker, dude. So I get it. That's why I've stopped calling out lurkers. Because you're still supporting, you're just doing it silently, you know what I mean? But I do appreciate my chatters. What up, Zion? I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the follow. Definitely got to establish the goob alarm. Yeah, what can we do for the goob alarm? Let's see if we can find a blurb. A fitting blurb. I'm a lurker sometimes too. Yeah, man. Have you heard of Agu beef? No, bruh. Is that good? I had a bowl of beef. Nice. Big ups beef. What should the goob alarm be?
Bad goob. Very bad. Yeah. A goob.
All right. We need to create one. What up, Rogue Studios? That's an appropriate thing to say. Dude, we're getting weird people on YouTube lately now. That's kind of cool, though. It's a sign of growth, man. We're almost at 10K over there. How tall are you again? I'm about 6'9", 6'10". I just joined the Discord. Let's go. Multi-platform support. Y'all reading what this person just said on YouTube? Did y'all see that? Hopefully not. That's weird, bro. But yeah, it's a sign of growth, like I said, man. We're starting to get a lot of goobs on YouTube, which is a sign of progress.
That's nasty.
Is this your real voice? It is. It is, Burpley. They called me Beef Baby. I rock with it. What up, Pikachu? I'm doing well. We're just yapping today. We're just yapping. Right, Malevolent? Hey, Malevolent, look how much cooler you look in comparison to that person, bro. Malevolent just went up several notches just by comparison, dog. My friend Luca got a BBL. Congratulations, Luca. I'm sorry, Davey. I meant to say it is for propaganda. It's my dad's birthday. Okay, Zion. Oh, are you the one I blocked, bro? Okay. Wait, what did you say? Oh, you wanted me to say the F slur in Spanish, bro. All right, relax. Okay. And I'm glad to hear that your dad is 37. That's good. Good to see you're not a white supremacist, bro. I got in trouble on TikTok for 10 minutes for blocking you, bro. Okay. You'll be able to, you'll earn your redemption, dog. Shit, good call, Baycat. We'll be right back to the Davie the Goliath stream. You're not my dad. We're gonna do a 3-minute rap break. You speak Spanish? No hablo español. No hablo español. Look, if you want me to tell your friends something, Pablo, anybody in here, you got very specific requests for me,
Over here.
go to Cameo, bro. Go to Cameo. We might even lower our prices. I don't know. I think I'm charging a decent rate. I charge as much as Sabode from season 1 of Love on the Spectrum. I charge as much as the Boston Be a Man. Be a man. Stuff all your feelings in your chest. Don't ever talk about your issues. Be a man. I charge as much as Mike O'Hearn. The baby don't hurt me. I miss the raps. There's no coming back from that. Matter of fact, you smell like Shat. This is not a rap. It's more of a song. I can go on and on and on and on. Thanks for the follow, T. Lewis. Big ups to New Zealand, was it? Shouts to New Zealand in the house. We got some Kiwis. He's probably watching an ad right now. Nah, that's too expensive, gang. I'm autistic. What's that got to do with the price of tea in China? Well, then I guess you're out of luck, bro. The only other way you can get me to say something like that maybe is by becoming part of the community. I already responded to you. You know what I mean? Now it's like give a mouse a cookie. You're like, say what up to my boy Luke. I say what up, right? Now say this very specific line to Luke. It's like, no, bro. I'm good, dog. Maybe if you join the community, you become a beloved member of the Goliath Gang, like, you know, Rye or like Ricardo. Not Ricardo. I don't really know Ricardo. What? Ricardo's on his way, though. But you know what I mean? You come and you be like Baycat, you know what I mean? Maybe if Baycat asked me to say something to his friend, I'll probably do it, you know? Davey Raps is my favorite part of the stream. I appreciate you. Sorry for getting hung up there. Anybody here who's not seeing the stream right now because of ads, we're going to wait for them to get back. Matter of fact, sit back and relax. Pick your feet up and hear these facts. 1 + 1 is 3, congruently, mathematically, erratically. They have to be. Got a lot of new faces here, but a lot of good vibe faces, bro. We got Josh. We got T. Lewis in here now, who's probably watching an ad. We got all these people here, and we got the OGs as well, which is every day, man. More people, good vibes. We got Brian McCabe over here, one of the rare TikTok gabagools, bro. Oh, God. Oh, it's all concentrated at the bottom. Ooh, that's too sweet. Too sweet. Go ahead, put a little more agua in there, a little more agua fresca. Shouts to EMJ Loves Energy Drinks. Take care of your heart. Going to almost any other stream, they're interacting with every single person they see. Hell nah, that's true, bro. And it's honestly something I probably got to start getting used to, not being able to say hello to everyone, dog. I try my best. You know what I mean? I do it. I really do. I try. But sometimes, man, you guys get real active and real communicative. And that's not a bad thing. I'm not trying to dissuade you guys from doing that. That's the thing, though. You carry on conversations with yourselves, you know, too. That's the other type. That's the other part. You thankful you're watching someone who's gonna read and reply to your shit? Yeah, I appreciate you. Powerade? No, it's sun-kissed singles to go, 0 sugar, grape flavored, low calorie drink mix. Only 5 calorie. Trying to get a salary for all my mas. My vision feels broad. I have a lot of goals and aspirations. Fuck Satan. I appreciate you, Frank. I don't hold it against you if you don't respond. I can't imagine how hard it is to answer everyone in chat, especially with 3 different chats, bro. What up, Coleslaw? Shouts to Bo. You know, when you say Bole, I don't know what that is, bro, but it reminds me of my Singaporean teammate when I played rec ball in college. We had the intramurals, and I literally had a Singaporean billionaire on my team. He would pull up in a Rolls Royce Phantom. Big ups to my boy Bowley, bro. Big old brolic fucking Singaporean dude. Good guy, man. Big ups Brawley. I hope he's living well, dog. I love Crystal Light. It's kind of like a Crystal Light or something like that, yeah. What's good, Titty Lover? Welcome back. I'm just here trying to rap. Shouts to Silas Mama. Big ups to Josh and Rygath. We're out here relaxing. Pulling up in the double R. Bro, the Rolls Royce Phantom to the rec center. I remember being like, damn, bro. Stunning on him. Zion Sander redemption arc. Malevolent blocks. Are you Zion? Yeah, dude. Zion's out here trying to get his redemption arc. He learned his lesson. I mean, he only lost Instagram privileges. That his pops was born in 1988. That's what year my sister was born. The Tika Masala. What up, Eric Gonzalez? Shouts to Big Nate. I hope his name's not a homophone. Set it straight. My son and his dad, Baycat, love you. I appreciate you, Silas Mama. What up, Baycat? The family's here. Baycat's been great vibes in the stream, Silas Mama. Big ups to Silas. Also on Mr. Bean. I used to watch Mr. Bean as a kid. He cracked me up. The movie where he like fucks up the painting and he tries to like paint over it or whatever. What was that? He like goes to LA. Happy Cinco de Mayo, Trev Strange. We ain't seen that name in the Instagram chat in a minute. Trev, we need to get you over to the Twitch, bro. Silas Mom in the front. I appreciate y'all, man. I didn't have to leave after all. I appreciate you, Paul. I'm sorry I missed your chat, dog. Welcome back. Rugrats. I used to watch Rugrats as a kid for sure, man. I was more of a Hey Arnold guy, but like I liked Rugrats too. What are you up to today? Today's just a yap session type of day. Chupa, thank you for the bits, bro. Oh, benevolent Chupa. Mr. Bean is the best, right? Mr. Bean was hilarious, bro. Big ups to Choops. I had a VPN on, so I don't think any of my messages were going through. Oh, okay. Keep your secrets then, dog. Keep it being all secretive. Should we read the loyalty charts? I wonder if there's been any shifts in the loyalty charts lately. Let's see who are the most loyal people as deemed loyal via the Streamlabs. These are who Streamlabs thinks are the most loyal. This isn't who I'm saying is the most loyal. This is who Streamlabs is saying is the most loyal, okay? We got Chase Burger 82. You should play We Happy Few one of these days. I remember seeing that game and thinking it looked really cool, bro. I'll be down. Sing karaoke for us is Grunk. Okay, I will after this, after I read the first couple pages of who's the most loyal. Give me a song in the chat, whatever you want to hear me do karaoke on. But we got Chase Burger 82. Caustic is number 2. Stoda's Space. That's Coach. I hope he's doing well. He was texting me earlier. I think I forgot to respond to him. Crazy Creamy. I hope he's feeling better, bro. Crazy Creamy was sick lately, so I hope he's feeling better. Your boy Frank is now up there, dog. 5th in the loyalty charts is your boy Frank. I see you, Frank. Wispy Wren, Timsterfeld, Judge Pan. We saw them yesterday. Big ups to Larry Rothstein. Baycat's up here now. Omega Nova Zero, Felly Beans, Sasquatch Skips, Jackboy Perk, Mike Fig 65. Just Cheeks. I feel like we haven't seen Cheeks in a minute, bro. Cruel Foot, the homie Steve. Neo Steel Zerg, rounding out the first page. Then we got Zombie. We got Paul Buchemi, almost on the first page. Paul's climbing the ranks. Mr. West from Insta, that's the Irish correspondent. That Korean Gamer, that's the Korean correspondent. We got Rye Gavin, that's the Connecticut correspondent. We got Vanish 915. Our Got No J, the IRL homie. Jet B, we hope you're doing well and still alive. Shouts to Ginger Duck, Mobius and Modius, Mordicus 2, Playboy can't be fucked with. Dirty Dingo 2. J-Bone 2. That's the Japanese correspondent. And Buttered Nut. All right, what song should we do karaoke on right now? Somebody wanted a Grunk karaoke. I don't know if I'll be able to find the filter, but I can just sing with his voice, huh? Little karaoke, huh? Yeah. It's my bedtime. Have a good night. What up, Harry? I got to get myself up there in the top 10. Hey, man, you just keep doing what you're doing and you will be there, bro. All right, let's see. What should we sing? Something in Spanish. No. No. Maybe something Spanish. Maybe some Cucarucacu, Paloma, Caetano version.
Hey guys, today this is Grunk, and we're gonna be singing a song in Spanish.
I don't write like Christmas. I prefer the spooky season. What up, Rooster? Let's get it.
This is Cucarucacu Paloma. I hope you guys enjoy my rendition. Make sure to like and subscribe, all right? All right. Here we go.
Oh my God, fuck. It doesn't highlight when you start singing. Oh, I fucked up. My bad. Dicen que por las noches no más se le iba en puro llorar. Dicen que no comía, no más se le iba en puro tomar. Pura que el mismo cielo se estremecía al oír su llanto. Cómo sufrí por ella, y hasta su muerte la fue llamando. Ay, 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 cantaba. Ay, 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 gemía. I gotta do this one for real. I think I might have done this as a different character. Ay, 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 ay. Cantaba.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Moría. Yeah, we're using Snap Camera, bro. But I don't have Grunk on there. What up, Ren? Y una paloma triste. Muy, fucked up. Necesita sola con sus puertitas de par en par. Juran que esa paloma no es otra cosa más que su alma. Que todavía la espera a que regresa las desdichadas. Cucurucucú. Paloma. Cucurucucú. No idea what this fool's talking about. Las piedras jamás. Paloma. Thanks for the follow, Trev. You made it to the purple app.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed. That was my rendition of Cuckoo Paloma.
Big ups Grunk, bro. We got to do more Grunk covers. I got to try and do one Grunk cover a week, bro. All right, we're back in it now. It's Karaoke Tuesday, Talk to Me Tuesday, Walk with Me Tuesday. Thank you, JG.
Are you not entertained?
Biggest to living la da. Oh, God, I can't read that. I'm sorry. Shouts to living. Big ups to Lil what drop, bro? Holy shit. I appreciate y'all. I understand a little Spanish because it's got overlap with Portuguese. That's what I heard. What a melody is blessing my ears. I appreciate you, Rooster. Little Grunk and Nigel duet would be iconic. That might be a good one right there. We got Ren, we got Frankie, we got a lot of people. Kiss from a Rose, that'd be a good one. Little seal. That's seal. Right? What is that name, Khalil? Little cum drop is crazy, bro. You're gonna get me banned just reading that. The Insta to the Purple app pipeline is one of the best that there is. They all got Riz. And you know what that is. Matter of fact, I'm about to tell a fib. You all suck. Like, what the fuck? Sorry for cursing, but I'm chilling. I'm just here. You know that I can act a little weird. Yeah. I'm goofy. You knew me. Big ups to all my chunties. Truly. Yeah. I don't drink Trulies, no. Or White Claws. I don't drink at all. Gasolina by Grunk would have me in tears. Literally my son's whole family in here. Hey, big ups to your son's whole family. Trev just went up to the casters, and yeah, Trev went from a goober to a Goomba, bro. I'm from Hawaii, Oahu. Hey, Hoba, what's cracking, cuz? Shoots. Good to see you, dog. I love Hawaiians, man. Hawaii's one of my favorite places. I love it so much that I very rarely go there. You know what I mean? They don't want another Howley over there, you know? If I ever had billions of dollars, though, I can see why those Howleys buy the whole islands. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to buy an island. You know, it's like, oh, shit. I get it. But something about rich people with islands, you know, the optics, I'm not down. What do I change curlier metal to? Because apparently it's white supremacy. No, you didn't get blocked because of the white supremacy, bro. You got blocked because you told me to say the F slur in Spanish. You know what I mean? And if your dad was born in '88, then you're good, bro. All right, if you know, you're good. You just gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. I want to hear RFK Jr. sing the Whisper song by Yin Yang Twins. What the thing about RFK? It doesn't really like rap music. And heroin for a long time. He did a lot of heroin. Craziest accent I've ever heard. What is that? Massapequa? What is that accent, bro? I know he's got some sort of thing. I'm not being ableist. He's a Kennedy. I'm punching up, okay? Not punching down. All right, I digest. We're just yapping, bro. I don't even know if we're gonna game today, dog. I don't think we are. I think we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna talk it out. Guy sounds like he's gargling rocks. Yeah, man. From the worms in his brain. Is that what it was? Didn't he I appreciate you, Zion. Zion Sanders signing off. I hope I get unblocked someday. Hey, just don't go around putting slurs in my chat, cuz. All right. Can't believe he's the Secretary of Health. I mean, like we were saying a couple streams ago, you couldn't even write a more ironic screenplay for the world. You know what I mean? Whoever's creating this planet has got a really good sense of humor, but it's a little on the nose, you know? Classic Davie Yap sesh, right? Good vibes. That's all we're doing. I want to give people enough time, though, to get in here and not lose their streaks, bro. Did Creamy come through yet? I hope he's feeling all right, man. Don't make fun of Massapequa, Goomba. I'm from Massapequa, Long Island. That's my Italian hood. I have spoken. Hey, good. You should be happy. That's called representation, bro. I didn't even know where Massapequa was, man. I was just throwing darts into the wind. Single-handedly destroying the Kennedy name and reputation. Yeah, man, that's crazy to say when he had an uncle who literally just like drunk drove into like a creek and killed a woman and left her there. Like, that guy was less of a disgrace compared to, this guy. No, I don't know. Hey, at least he's shredded though, bro. Like, what peptides is he on, dog? All right. Hey, come on. Come on. Chappaquiddick references. Are you actually Dominican? No, bro. Who said I was Dominican? I know Dominican. Or Brazilian. My stepmom's from Brazil, so I've been to Brazil. So, like, I love Brazil. I'm Mexican, though. I'm actually half Mexican. My dad's a Mexican citizen. He's a Mexican citizen. So yeah. That's what's going on there. Heritage and shit. It's in my DNA. I'm also Italian. I'm the Corleone Culici, the Sicilian Sinaloan. No papi, I'm Boricua. Anyway, about that promotion. What, you trying to be a mod? Frankie wants to be a mod. Please do that voice again. Which one? Fuck, you talking about RFK or the whatever the one I just did? Because I think I already forgot how to do the most recent one. During the shooting, you see RFK being whisked away by like 5 bodyguards while his wife is struggling, asking for help. Right, like an episode of fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm, bro. That lady, she was in on it. Someone said it on a post on Insta. Who the hell said that I was Dominican? You guys see that? You see that version of you guys know the I know block shit. Obviously, that's internet history. You see the one where they were like, the ICE agent comes up and he's like, I know Dominican. I block. Fucking jokes, bro. He flipped it on his head, bro. I know black puppy. I Dominican. You know what I mean? Nah, he flipped it around. Oh, I know Dominican. I block. Pick up the Dominicans though, bro. I always found that island really interesting. It's a good testament to how to do colonialism. The Spanish, they would sleep with the natives. They would build families. They would, so even though they were doing colonialism, they weren't like doing it like the French. The French went and they said, this half of the island, we're gonna destroy it. We're gonna enslave everyone. We're gonna destroy the land. We're gonna plant crops and then strip the land dry so nothing will grow here. And then when they get their freedom, we're gonna let them be free and we're gonna charge them billions of dollars. Like, okay, you're free now. You're just financially enslaved. And then you go, you look at the Dominican Republic. It's like everything's chilling over there comparatively. You look like fucking Goliath, but talk like the nicest person ever. Okay. Well, my name is David. I'm the same height as Goliath if you Google how tall was Goliath. So that's how it happened, bro. That's how it happened. Steve Miller's a nicer guy than RFK. Yeah, I don't even know anything about all these elites. All I know is our government is run by warmongering pedophilic elites. You know what I mean? So I'm like, fuck that. You know what I mean? Two wings of the same bird, and that bird is shitting on our head. Everyone thinking America pioneered the slave trade, but they were 300 years late. Oh, I mean, just nations been doing nation shit for centuries. You know what I mean? Nations sure love to go around and fuck shit up, you know? Big ups to JG. Haiti DR border is crazy in difference in vegetation. Yeah, right? You look at that shit, it's like, it's all green and nice, and then it's like just brown dirt. It's like fucking crazy, bro. That's just a perfect encapsulation of what these countries do. The French are fucked up, bro. I feel like they don't get enough hate in terms of, what they did as colonizers. Everybody talks about Belgium, though. Belgium was pretty fucked up, right? They did some bad stuff, bro. The Congo and all that. Yeah, colonialism, nations. Even my history, it goes down to my DNA, bro. Like, my great whatever grandma was an Aztec queen. My great whatever grandpa was a Spanish conquistador. You know? What a pair. Clearly, his genes were a little more powerful than hers, bro. You telling me I got native DNA and I look like this? My skin burns in the sun. My eyes are green. I'm gigantically tall for some reason. Most average natives on this planet are like 5 foot to like 5'5". I'm out here 6'10", just a shade under 7 feet. For what, dog? Christopher Columbus too. I'm telling you, the Italians did it. Not as well though. You don't see as many remnants of that. I go full Jordan Belfort. I know business. Do you? Are you good at business, bro? I said we should give it a shot. You talking about, well, you haven't done shit to the Discord? No, I'm just playing. He actually built the entire Discord. But I mean, we were talking about we're going to spiffy it up. What did it even need? I feel like it was pretty spiffy. Did you get your permissions though? I don't think I ever gave it permission, so he wouldn't even have the framework to make a difference on there yet. My bad, Frankie. What up, T. Lewis? Welcome back, bro. Speaking of history, what's the history of New Zealand? Are you a Maori? One of my favorite creators is the dude who's from New Zealand. He's super chill. I actually haven't seen him on my FYP in a minute, bro. What was his name? He just is like, you take a deep breath now. Everything is going to be all right. You've been in fight or flight for far too long. Your body can rest now. I'm like, yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Deep breath, relaxation. I'm just as white with blue eyes, but I'm a mix of Mozambique African and Azorean Portuguese. Yeah, man. Telling you, we got alien DNA, bro. I'm telling you, why does my skin burn in the sun? That was the number one takeaway. This is my native planet. I'm native to here, you're saying? So then why doesn't the sun nourish me? Why doesn't the sun nourish my body? Why does it burn it? We got alien DNA, dog. You never gave me permissions, cuz. My bad. I personally believe we should give it a shot. Nah, I'm down, bro. We'll see. It's just all, I got demand avoidance, bro. You're out here like asking for it. And so that makes me be like, but we're due to get some people some more mod shit, bro. Maybe we'll give Joey mod ship again. He applied. You want to do it? We got Frank. We're due for like 2 or 3 more. I do have some sort of Maori blood in me. Okay. You're still a Kiwi though, huh? You still call yourself a Kiwi? That's a cool name. I'm Guatemala, and my DNA test showed I'm 1% to 2% French, Portuguese, Dutch, and the rest is West Central African. I wonder how African DNA got to the Caribbean. How'd that happen? What up, Monster Island Czar? People want to know, who's your favorite baseball player of all time? I was a big Alex Rodriguez fan as a kid, bro. I like A-Rod, dude. Pitcher, maybe Andy Pettit. I'm a big Andy Pettit guy. I'm South African of Dutch heritage, so I understand the colonialism heritage. Yeah, we all got it. You know what I mean? This is making me want to play some Civ. Maybe we will game tonight. Y'all trying to play some Civilization 6? Good to see the mod team still refreshing. Yeah, man. Speaking from a former mod, right, Gavin? I would say you should be a mod, but man, you got a new kid and stuff, bro. Like you're gonna be. I mean, you've been here every day though, but you're probably gonna be busy, man. A lot of DNA shifted around the world because of the Spanish and Portuguese. Yeah, man, them sailboats. I ain't trying to demand. No, Frankie, no apology, bro. You're reminding me. I haven't been active in my mod search lately. You know what I mean? It's important to get every year we get a new class. New draft class. Hey, it's good to have you back, bro. You're always good vibes, man. Wagwan, man, dem. What up, Roy? Big ups to South Africa in the house. We got Kiwis in the house. It's the global mafia of friendship. It's the international cartel of compassion and kindness. Don't abbreviate that into an acronym, okay? Please don't. Davie the Goliath stream. I appreciate y'all, though. I would ask to be one, but a lot of times I'm really busy. Yeah, Khalil, it's all good, bro. If you're interested, though, send an email to the daviethegoliath@gmail.com email that we have in my bio. The only person who actually did send the email was NBA Joey Boy, so I'm going to give it to him off that, at least he's showing initiative that way. Okay. How much Italian? YK? What's YK? Am I? I say half, bro, but it's actually just my mom's mom. Her side came from, so my great-grandpa and great-grandma from my mom's mom came from, grandma was from Calabria. Grandpa was actually born in Brooklyn, but then his family was from Corleone, Sicily. So he went back because I guess his mama was dying. And so they went back to Corleone. And then my great-grandma and grandpa, they met on the boat back. And then years later, they met at La Boheme, the opera. And they were like friends on the boat. And then he was like, you remember me? And bam, the rest is history. Oh, how much Italian do I know? Okay, fuck. Yeah, I don't know what YK is. I should have known. I don't know any Italian, bro. My goal is to learn Italian, Spanish, and Portuguese. I feel like if I can learn Spanish, Italian, and Portuguese will come easily. You know what I mean? Because if you can learn one of them, so I'm trying to do a leap of that shit. Duolingo that shit is what I meant to say. Big ups Dua Lipa though. Big ups to the Albanians. Shouts to the Kosovars. Big ups to all the Balkans. Every one of them. That's a literal movie level story, right? Isn't that crazy, bro? And like, if you hear what happened when he was in Corleone with his mom dying of tuberculosis, she literally pulled an Arthur Morgan. She wanted to poison. He caught her like trying to poison him and his brother. He stopped her. And she was like, "If I'm gonna die, you're coming with me." So he stopped that. He came back. I guess him and his brother were in an orphanage or something, and then they became, I think, according to my great auntie, and they were made men. He was in Sing Sing at the same time as Lucky Luciano, I guess. I don't know, bro. But if that's true, then why the fuck haven't they hit me up? I could use some sponsors, dog. Probably because of the Mexican heritage, honestly. Sometimes I think like, because my grandpa's from Culiacan, Sinaloa. I mean, we all know what that place is, right? I'm like, were my mom and dad set up by the organized crime or something? Obviously, everything I'm saying is jokes, but it's like talking about Corleone, Sicily. That's C, that's S. Culiacan, Sinaloa. That's C, that's S. It feels cosmic. It feels like they wrote this shit. It feels like the authors are getting a little too crafty. Got ties on both ends. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, maybe they're the ones protecting me. You know, I'm out here making jokes about warmongering pedophilic elite, but somehow I'm chilling. You know what I mean? We're still growing. Maybe I should do that less, though. We grow faster. I don't know. I'm happy with our growth, though. I think we're doing tremendous things here, guys. Okay. Some older generations were cut from a different cloth, for sure, bro. Pão de queijo. Yeah, bro. And then my dad, and time for an ad break. My dad ended up marrying a lady from Brazil who was her mom was like a Hungarian Jewish lady, and her dad was, I think, from Lebanon.
You're not my dad!
And that's a really interesting, you got a Jewish lady and an Arab dude.
I am your father.
That's a symbol for world peace right there. Then they went down to Brazil. Kind of crazy, man. Everything comes together. It's all, my Twitch bugged out. I'm gonna chill here for sure, man. It didn't bug out. I think you got hit with an ad break, bro. Every 30 minutes we run an ad break, man. My adopted mom had her fingers chopped off with a machete by MS-13 before she gave me up for adoption. Wait, so your biological mom? Or you were already adopted and then they put you for round 2? Man, that's crazy. What up, Willie Party? That's fucking crazy, bro. Yeah. Fucking violence, man. Everything going on down there. I don't really want to talk about that too much, but it's like, yo, we got the Wild West bordering us to the south here. Kind of wild, dude. What up, Weedy Hut Jr.? Ad breaks should be illegal. Yeah, God forbid a creator gets compensated for their work, bro. You're right. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fucking ad break, man. You telling me 6 minutes every hour I have to watch an ad if I'm not subscribed? That's terrible, Willie Party. You're so right, bro. Way to watch on Instagram and be above it. I love the Brazilians, bro. One of my close friends is from high school, is from Sao Paulo. He brings me back snacks from there when he visits. Bro, Brazilian snacks are fire, dog. Nah, it like froze the fuck out. Well, yeah, that's true. You're also on the opposite side of the planet. You know what I mean? You're out here in New Zealand. That's crazy to think about. That I'm able to broadcast to people at every reach of the planet. That's such an amazing thing, dude. What a backstory, my lord. I'm telling you, bro. My grandpa Vito. That's who Uncle Vito's named after. The character Uncle Vito. He's named after my grandpa Vito, who's the one who his mom tried to kill him, and he was apparently in an orphanage. I don't know the whole story, but I thought to pay him homage by making Uncle Vito named after him. So big ups to all y'all. Misspelled snacks. I still knew what you meant though. Brigadeiro. What else they got? They got those pão de queijo, man. That's my shit. I love pão de queijo. That shit's fire. It's delicious. No way, Weedy Hut. What? Bro, no way. That's crazy. Gotta love these ads. What is this, 2002? My parents adopted my homies after the MA was a victim of cartel violence. Look up Patos Place Massacre in Tulare, California. What? What the fuck? Damn, bro. Small bar, 3-minute ski mask. Entered the bar, demanded money, gathered roughly 300. Perpetrator ordered the patrons to lie face down on the floor and shot him point blank. Damn, bro. 5 people? Holy shit, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. Wait, no, you got the one with the girl on the couch, the OG one? Hold on. We need to, are they back from the ads yet? Hold on, bro. Are you telling me you got the OG girl flat on the couch ad? That's like a classic, bro. That's crazy, bro. Maybe Twitch knows that I haven't smoked since last August, so they think they can like shame my audience, bro. What the fuck, Twitch? I don't stand by that at all, dog. What up, Pat Mergens? Yeah, man, I'm glad I found you. I am too, T. Lewis. You're a good guy, bro. Ciao, how you doing, kangaroo? Severed head in a toilet in the master bedroom at Lee Suite, Port Barre, Louisiana. That's crazy, Max. Damn, is that chicken wing? That's fucking crazy, Chupa. Man, damn right, dude. Josh for sure, bro. Bringing a whole new meaning to street sweeping, bro. Like the early 2000s deflated girl ad, apparently, bro. Twitch giving anti-weed ads is like Netflix selling out with its big pharma ads, bro. Yeah, like what do you, bro, what? That's so, you know what it is, man? It's the prison pipeline, the school to prison pipeline. It's private prisons, man. That's one of my big things where I'm like, that should not be legal. You should not allow rich people to be invested in having people incarcerated. Incarceration should be about rejuvenating people, rehabilitating people, like fixing the problem. You shouldn't have people profiting from keeping people arrested. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, sure, it's been now it's a level 3. Now it's not schedule 1, it's schedule 3 now. So it's now a no biggie, right? Meanwhile, we got people in prison serving as free labor. It's like, what are we doing, bro? What's good? What's good, Capitillo? What would you rate the private prison system 1 through 7? 1, bro. 1 out of 7. I do know the rule, Jack. Yes. What about rich people investing in severed heads? Yo, Max, you're not the first person to make a joke about admitting to a murder, bro. You know, we have a guy who comes in here and talks about the old pickle factory. He's been doing it for years. Be more original, bro. Or if you're actually admitting to a murder, that's fucking whack, bro. Murder's lame. Maybe this guy actually deserves to be in prison. Maybe his free labor would be warranted. You know that creator Will Kelly, bro? I literally was seeing Will Kelly on live right before I went live, bro. I have nuanced feelings there. For one, there's a reason I will never make my weight loss journey part of my content, bro. For one, like I saw my boy the other day, Shine Awkward Guy Lincoln. And he's made some videos about, you know, trying to get in shape and be healthy. Because of my boy Lincoln, one of the first people I ever saw on TikTok, bro. One of my earliest mutuals. Like 4 years now, he's been a mutual. But there's a lot. He posted an old video when he was a little heavier, and all the comments were like, "Wow, I thought you were trying to lose." They were all basically like talking shit to him because they thought it was a current video, and they're like, "Yeah, wow, dude, good job. Way to go. Now you're fat again. What happened to trying to take care of yourself?" There's like a weird parasocial thing on the internet. Like, I'm trying to get in shape, but I'm not gonna make my content about it, for one. So the fact that Will Kelly's whole thing is like trying to lose weight, so one, you're inviting people to talk shit about him off rip, right? But then there's the fact that he goes in public and is insufferable. You know what I mean? Like, this man literally goes to restaurants just hooting and hollering, you know? Hooting and hollering, dog. Yeah, chill out. Don't even talk about it. Just do it Nike style. Exactly, bro. Like, I'm not making it part of my branding, bro. You know what I mean? I can't stand him. But Will hasn't lost weight at all, acting like he is. Yeah, and it's like, why are you buying all this food? You're not... That's the thing, too. That's the other thing that rubs me the wrong way. He's like, I'm not going to eat any of this. So he buys it and he's fucking touching it, fingering. He's like, I'm gonna give it to homeless people. Meanwhile, he's like basically making love to the sandwich before, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, it's a weird content, bro. It's working for him. He's growing and like, but yeah, me and my girl, that's one of our inside jokes. I'll be like, anytime we go somewhere, I'll be like, this is what I had at Disneyland when I was 600 pounds. It was crazy. But like, it's nothing but love to him, bro. I feel like anybody who gets that big has some serious trauma, or at least has inherited generational trauma. You know what I mean? That's basically, you're looking at the equivalent of somebody strung out on heroin or crack, bro. You know what I mean? And I topped out 400 pounds, bro. I'm 6'10", so like, I didn't start looking crazy, but like I topped out 400 pounds, bro. You know what I mean? I think now I'm probably like 340 or something. I'm on my way down. But my thing is like, you got to have empathy for someone like that. But at the same time, he is hella annoying, dog. Who are your three favorite comedians? George Carlin, Dave Chappelle, back in the, I don't know, I haven't seen any of his newer stuff, but growing up, it was Dave Chappelle. And who's third, bro? Oh, Brian Regan. And maybe Alonzo Bowden is an honorable mention. That guy, he invited people to show him what meals he orders. Yeah, bro, Will Kelly. This is what I used to have when I was 600 pounds. It was crazy. No Patrice O'Neal. I never really heard his comedy, bro. Like, I heard him on the Opie and Anthony. He was funny as hell. There's a lot of YouTube videos of him talking on podcasts and stuff. But for straight stand-up, I never really seen Patrice O'Neal stuff, bro. Never seen it. I think I'm afraid of a couple muertos. I've lost over 330 pounds, and people told me I should make content about it. But I like talking with people who are genuinely interested in it. Yeah, I mean, like, people, you could inspire people. That's the other side of it. Like, losing weight and making it part of your branding, you definitely can inspire people to do the same thing. You know, fitness content is a big money maker, and it's also it's good for inspiring people, right? But like, if I was, yeah, maybe do it after. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Don't bother with them rides. Stick with edibles. Much better than messing up the lungs. Yeah, bro, dabs, any sort of wax, I'm pretty much against all that. Like, it just felt like it stuck differently, you know? It felt like it stayed in there. You got me dead. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, Capitillo. He's hilarious. Patrice is a legend, bro. R.I.P., man. He was really about to blow up, too. Like, I think a lot of those roles, the other guy on The Office guy, because remember, it was Patrice and it was the other dude who's also very funny. But I feel like Patrice was just about to kind of pop off in Hollywood, too. Covered the lungs but got you fried. Yeah, but man, it just feels sticky. And to each their own. If you enjoy them, then do it. You know what I mean? But Chilorio, what up, Jay Smooth? Will deserves all the hate, not gonna lie. I'm not one to hate watch shit, bro, you know? That's always been something that hasn't really made sense to me. Like, if I see something I don't want to see, I scroll. Will Kelly, like, I was laughing at a lot of his stuff just because of how absurd he is going in there. And he's like the whole, going to Culver's and being like, so you're not going to give me a deal? You know, like, you're not going to, like, bro, might as well go to McDonald's and be like, we give you some real good PR. You know what I mean? I got 300,000 followers. It's like, bro, he has this level of, it's like Michael Scott, bro. This, like, I don't want to say hubris, but like this, like, kind of like narcissism to him, you know, where he's like, talks about himself in the third person. So I get it, bro. But I just I try not to spread too much hate, you know? I get it. He's definitely got some serious issues, man. You know, but hey, as long as it's working for him, that's what's up, bro. Look up the Patrice O'Neal segment where he talks about how he found out he had diabetes. I'll put that on my list, bro, of things I need to watch. Yeah, Patrice O'Neal was just naturally funny, dude. And also a big dude, you know? He's like, what, 6'5" or something? I'm almost down 55 now. I feel better than ever. Almost at the weight I want. Good for you for losing so much. Yeah, man, that's amazing. That's a lot. That's a huge number, bro. You know, it takes a lot, bro. I'd lost 100 pounds before. A couple years back, I was down to like 270. I think I was at 370 at my highest back then. Then the pandemic came. I just put more weight on. Now I'm kind of like medianed out around 330-ish. But you know, it's not like I'm saying I'm making it part of my content now. We're talking about it, but that bet a bit fucking hilarious and relatable. I gotta check it out. Can I get the tacos? What up, omelet? Just the omelet. Your content is so funny, dog. Thank you, Tupac. I appreciate you, bro. Just can't stand how he treats the workers. Yeah, that's the biggest thing, bro. It's like, yeah, a little narcissism and a little like unaware, you know, like Maybe he's got some sort of neurodivergence to him where he doesn't I don't know, bro. I'm not trying to make excuses, but he just goes in there and is very rude to people, and that's not cool, man. So anyway, let's move on. Just cut my mile time from 13 to 11:20. Good stuff, Grill Master. It's so bad here in New Zealand currently because if you're successful, people hate you with all they have due to tall poppy syndrome. That's a real thing, bro. And it makes sense because you're such a small kind of island vibe. I've heard it's like that in Australia too. Yeah, people don't want to see other people succeed, you know, but you just got to keep doing it, bro. You know, especially if you're interested in making content or whatever. Like you'll have people in your family who are gonna hate, man. Like I blocked my own cousin. There he is. What up, Chase Burger? I blocked my cousin a week ago just because I got tired of his little like just offhanded remarks. You know, when people make a comment and it's like, oh, it's all love. I'm just busting balls. But you can tell. If you're perceptive of energy too, you can tell who's actually rooting for you and who's got a little bit of jealousy with them. You know what I mean? And I'm very observant of that stuff. I usually just don't say nothing to people. But he came in and, you know, I made the tall poppy remark, bro. I was like, we're not gonna entertain any tall poppy motherfuckers out here. You know what I mean? Short poppies. No wonder everyone here is miserable. I mean, a lot of people are, bro. If you seek out misery, you'll find misery. So it's like, there's a lot of good people too, bro. It's hard when you know, are surrounded by people who aren't happy with themselves. But you just got to find your people, you know. Once you find your people, it's a beautiful thing. They'll uplift you and you'll uplift them, and it's amazing, man. 11-minute miles, not easy, bro. I mean, yeah, that's good, man. I don't really know the mile. I hate your cousin now too. See, nobody said I hate my cousin, bro. I love my cousin. I just got a little sick and tired of his little petty remarks, bro. And you know when you divulge something to somebody, like maybe I do this sometimes. I'll release a little bit of info, and then just to see how that person reacts with that info. What do they do with that info? You know what I mean? If they start bringing it up to make fun of you, or they start like referencing it, and it's like, see, I spotted that. Now I know you're not a credible confidant. You know what I mean? You're a leaky faucet type beat. Big ups to Chase. You got Caustic and Chase, two of the lead mods up in here right now. You got Forza 6? Nah. The governing system's also quite bad because people say the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. That's basically everywhere, right? Yeah. If I'm chatting a little late, my device is slow and might be a couple seconds back. You're good, bro. Don't even trip. I despise when people disguise disrespect as a joke. Yeah, you know, it is what it is, man. Like I said, it's nothing but love, but like I had to take a little break from the guy. And I feel like it is what it is, but it's all love. We'll probably chop it up once again in the future. You know somebody, you can take note of who they are. You can't be upset when somebody who you know acts the way they have always acted. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It is what it is. Big ups to Capitillo. Why you say nah like that? Too good for a racing game, bud? Oh, my bad, bro. I don't like racing games, dog. I've never liked driving games. I don't know why. I've heard Forza's excellent too, super realistic and stuff. I've just never been a driving game guy. Like GTA is as close as I'll get to a driving game, and that's only because I'm driving from the crack spot to the fucking, you know, the bank. You know what I mean? I'm not there because I like cars and I want to drive and shit. I can't even run a mile, bro. I feel the same. You know? I haven't run a mile in a minute. Bro, on the grind for real. I'm trying my best, young dick. Crazy ass name, bro. It's a crazy name. 9 times out of 10, the worker hates their job and he makes it worse for them. Yeah, nah, for sure, bro. Will Kelly's he's on some other shit, but my thing is, why is he always naked? Motherfucker, every time I pull up on his live, it's just no shirt, and like, which, you know, to each their own, bro. But like, he's like, why is this motherfucker naked? Racing game piece with a DKR in the 90s. I never even played that. I appreciate y'all. He gets too hot. Anyway, appreciate y'all. I hope Chase is doing well. He said, the crack spot to the strip club. Exactly. Y'all ready for GTA 6? I'm excited for GTA 6. I'm very excited for GTA 6. What are we gonna even game today? I don't even know. He's naked. I got Panda Express burps. Chow mein. Yo. Been ready for GTA 6 for years, if it even drops. It's going to this year, dog. November. It's happening. I know y'all ain't ready. I know you guys are like, but that's what we were talking about a couple, like, who was it? Crazy Creamy was like talking about how he doesn't like how Starfield released in an unfinished state and like how they had to keep updating it or whatever. And that's the other side of the coin, bro. If you want games to be released polished, it's gonna take a minute. Watch it get delayed again. I hope not, bro. Like I said, I try to err on the side of optimism. You know what I mean? I try to stay optimistic, dog. 2027 release date for real. They just trying to keep the people hooked on the hype. Nah, bro, I'm telling you. Although I think that the most recent delay was because people figured out what it was going to be, bro. That Jason was going to be an undercover cop. We'll see. It would have been out this month if it wasn't buggy. I guess, yeah. It was supposed to be out later this month. Y'all remember that? And dude, time has been flying. I'm telling y'all, that game's coming out this year. Complaining about a Bethesda game being a Bethesda game, bro. I love Starfield, but I haven't been playing it lately because of a bug. My outpost has been disappearing, and we'll make it work. GTA 6 is almost $2 billion put into his budget. Isn't it more now? I thought it was like, yeah, it's like 2 to 3 billion. Yeah, that's amazing, bro. It's gonna be good, dog. I know y'all are getting anxious. You're like Cartman when he was waiting for the Nintendo Wii, but don't freeze yourself, bro. Okay, don't get into a science war about it. Just it's gonna come. There's enough stuff to keep us entertained in the meantime. You an only child? No. I'm a middle child, brother. What's your take on the God of War games? I've never played them, T. Lewis. I think maybe we'll start playing that soon. We'll see. If it's in an unfinished state when it releases, it'll be beyond disappointing. It's not going to be. When has Rockstar ever done that? Rockstar always puts out polished, they break their developers' backs, man. They got them doing crunch. Okay, look at Red Dead. Going back and playing Red Dead and seeing how amazing it still is, even though it's been almost 10 years, that gives me hope that this game's going to be amazing, bro. Seeing devs straight discontinue releasing a game over a hack, right? People hacking gaming studios is definitely killing the vibe. Yeah, like, bro, just stop doing it. Don't do that. Dude, in 76, my power armor keeps messing my game up and I gotta close it and start over. Yeah, gotta love Bethesda. 10 years is crazy. It came out in 2018. It's almost, 8 years. 8 years. The show store is gonna be wild in GTA. Bro, everything's gonna be wild. It better be good or I'm gonna hate Rockstar. Bro, it is. Don't worry, it is. We're gonna all dissociate collectively playing GTA 6 for months on end. I'm telling you. I'm not going to touch the main story plot line for a minute. We're going to be out here just lifting on Miami Beach. You know what I mean? We're going to be out here fucking doing side jobs. How do data leakers even get into the systems of these big game companies? That's a good question, man. Does anybody here? I know some of y'all are pretty tech savvy. Anybody know how they do that? Look up the Lone Star Tick. Trust me. Aiden came in here saying, look something up. Ugh. Why would you want me to look that up, bro? Is that the one that makes people allergic to meat? This man says, hey, I'm really anxious about this thing. I want you to look at it so you could be anxious too, Dave. What else? Are we trying to spread health anxiety? Oh, God, the cruise ship. There's that cruise ship with all those people. I hope it's cross-platform. I really do too, bro. Don't worry, be happy. Indeed. You know what I mean? My mom always sends me these like health scare articles. I'm like, Mom, please don't send me those. I don't need any health scare articles. We've already lived through a pandemic. You know what I mean? You react to content on live, or is that a copyright strike? Bro, I literally have a permanent warning on my YouTube because we reacted to this content one time. I think you got to be like big, a certain level of big to be able to react to content. I want to, trust me. I love those reaction streams we used to do. But I literally go on there. Let's see what that shit says. Let's go on my YouTube dashboard. I was like, so is this thing ever going to go away? They're like, yeah, you reacted to a music video in October 2024. So you have a permanent little exclamation point on your dashboard anytime you click on fucking your YouTube dashboard. Like, what is that, bro? You just trying to give me a cortisol response or some shit? How do we go to YouTube dashboard? There we go. Once I get a rep, yeah, warning. Anytime I click on my channel dashboard, warning, active community guideline strikes. Your content was removed due to a violation of our community guidelines. You received a warning. Received the warning, October 14th, 2024. Third-party content. Third-party content.
Boo, man. Yo.
Third-party content. No further appeal is possible. So now you just always have a community guideline warning on your dashboard. Anytime you click on it, it's like, hey, be careful. You better not react to that Tame Impala song. You better not, or we're gonna punish you. It's like, bro, why is that permanent? Why is that so you telling me in 10 years from now, 2036, it's just gonna be there because I watched a video in October 2024? Like, make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Cupcake. Some chicken wing. Why do I call you Cupcake, bro? I don't even mean that shit offensively. I love your zombie videos. I appreciate you, Garcia. I got Lyme's disease from a tick. My mom was hand feeding me because I was paralyzed from the neck down. Jesus. Nah, you're good, Aiden, but like, did you get stung by that tick? I heard, who's that one creator? He's like a big streamer. Got the Italian name. He's like a white dude. Fuck, can't even remember what his name is. But he got bit by that tick, and now when he eats beef, he fucking gets sick as hell, dude. Yeah. You got a warning from YouTube or Twitch? Flask, it's on YouTube, bro. It's on YouTube. I got a permanent warning under the channel violations fucking thing. I kind of want to hit him up and be like, yo, this fucking sucks, dude. Like, why is this permanent? Why is it, that's not nice. That's not nice. I don't like that. But hey, YouTube is growing though. We're damn near, we're 1,500 people away from hitting 10,000 on there, which has always been kind of a benchmark I was looking forward to. And then next after that, 100,000. And then next after that, 1 million. All right. Long form, short form, every form. That zombie video that I did pretty decent numbers on YouTube, bro. Not a lot of ticks up here. Yeah, lucky guy. But you do have caribou. What are you gonna do? You got that caribou. And there's no substitute when you got the caribou. Caribou. You got the caribou. Caribou, you're eating on blubber, dude. Caribou, you're eating on blubber, dude. Yeah. Muck, tuck, what the fuck? Tuck and run. Hold on to the ball. Don't you fumble, son. Muck, tuck, tuck and run. Hold on to the ball, don't you fumble, son. It's like this, then it's like that. You might fight back. It ain't white or black. It's just about how it stacks. Big ups to Ogden. ADG, I'm doing good, bro. How are you? It's time for an ad break, by the way. If you're on the Purple app, you're gonna get slapped in the face with an ad. I'm talking to you, Woodhouse. You gotta be subscribed to watch my live when I rap. When there's an ad, you gotta be subscribed to watch my live when I rap. And there's an ad, we'll be right back. We'll be right back. Woodhouse! Lana! I need to watch Archer again, bro. That's a great show. We'll be right back. Hope you're doing well, bro. I hope you're doing well. I have lifelong ailments from it. I actually have a spinal cord injury because the L4 and 5 vertebrae in my spine are dissolving. Ah. Ow. Yeah. Ad breaks. Yeah. Ad breaks. Yeah. How does he go on? how does he go on and on, on and on and on. They say, how does he go on? How does he go on and on, on and on and on. They call me Long Dick. I hope that you acknowledge the songbird of a generation. Please be patient. I gotta stay out of wooded areas. I absolutely cannot get alpha gal. Wait, dairy too? Yeah, let's not talk about that. What up, Nick? Thank you, Lewis. Yeah. They say it's an environmental hazard. That's the thing. How many of these fucking things that get developed with ticks and all that are just the government in a bunker, like just creating ways to fuck up the populace? I'm sorry to hear that, Mass Aquatics, bro. Big ups to Josh, bro. Was the late diagnosis kind of freeing though? Like my mom said when she got diagnosed, she was like in her 50s, and she said it was like a weight had been lifted because a lot of stuff's just made sense, you know? You got a Gordon Ramsay ad, nice. It wants you to eat delicious British dishes. Please don't be litigious. What up, Nugent? Is that greasy? Keeping it greasy, my pee-pee. Ooh, and we be leaving. Okay. Next song. Close your eyes and imagine floating down a river. Beautiful skies with the clouds. And then you hear a voice. It's not too loud. It's actually kind of pleasant. And it says, bitch, I'm robbing you with my switch. Don't you move or my finger starts to itch. I'm feeling murderous. And I said, bitch, I'm finna shoot you with my switch. My trigger finger starts to itch, and I'm feeling murderous. Yeah, I'm feeling murderous. Are we gaming tonight? I'm not sure. I have this urge. It's so superfluous. I feel murderous. I said, bitch. Snitch. I saw you talking to the cops. That type behavior has to stop. So many tacos, so many margaritas. Big ups to Hernandez. I'm eating sofritas, muy papas. I'm a Rasta. You're not on my roster. You are not a player. You're the coach. You're doing the most. You are not the host. This is somebody else's party. But I feel hardy. Welcome back. Cut them some slack. They're just trying to relax. And I said, bitch, my trigger finger starts to itch. I'm feeling real dangerous. Said I'm feeling so dangerous. This stranger is a snitch. I'ma shoot them with my switch. I'm feeling so murderous. Feeling so murderous. Can you be my Mexican for Cinco de Mayo? I'm happy to be. No hablo español. You need to pay the troll toll if you want in the hole. Oh no. I guess it's your time to go. So, bitch. All right. Flip it. That's $1 million record right there. Diagnosis, but you're still you, brother. Damn right. Damn right, bro. I try and be hardest to stay positive through it. Hey, that's all you can do. All up from here. Damn well. I found the new game of the year earlier this week. Sandwich Shop Simulator. That sounds fun. I like sandwiches. I create diseases in my basement. Yeah, me too. I work for the Umbrella Corporation. Big ups to Trev Strange. Shouts to Chase Burger. Just got back from margaritas and tacos with my wife. I didn't do Mexican today, bro. I had Chinese food. I did a Chinese. I did a Chinese.
Don't worry, buddy. You're doing fine.
I did a Chinese. I appreciate you, Josh, bro. You've been great vibes, man. We're grateful to have you in the community, dog. People are weird. They act like I'm holding a spear. What's the name of that game where you threw the football in the sky and you tackled the guy? That's right. It's called Smear the... What? Yup. I'm just out here trying to live my life. I'm just out here trying to freestyle all the time. I'm just out here never been sipping on the wine. That's the body of Christ. That's the blood of my life. That's the talk van, sacrifice. Yeah, fun, stand around the table all the time. When I stand no time, while you sharing what you like, what you like. I like take a poo, scroll on my phone. Look at the moon. I like take a pee. Scroll on my phone. Look at the tree. When you talking about 10 pounds, 10 like 10 pounds more when you might hold your friend. When you didn't know, when you didn't even say, when you found out. Appreciate you, Josh. It's all good vibes. Have you watched They Clone Tyrone? No, I heard. Is that good though? I heard that's good. Why? Why? I'm that guy. It's alright. It's alright. Tal vez no hoy, pero quizás mañana te pueda olvidar y abrir mi ventana y dejar volar tu aroma de la cama y dejar volar esos recuerdos que amba. I'll check it out, bro. I heard good things about that one, bro. They cloned Tyrone. I could buy the entirety of Skyrim right now. I have 220,000 gold. That's a lot of gold, dog. You like chicken parm sandwiches or meatball subs? I'm a meatball sub if I had to choose between those two, but I do like a chicken parm too. I like sandwiches in general.
Born to be wild, but the cage was too small.
I enjoy sandwiches. That's probably one of my favorite types of foods. If you put it between two pieces of really good bread, any food will do. All right, we're gonna read some YouTube comments real quick. Y'all ready? Woke up to some crazy news. Even when you feel like winning, you can still lose. Everything you worked for might just have to pick and choose. Prioritize real life. I've been breaking rules. Stole from me. I took from you. And now I'm paying dues. Man, I'm tired of U-Haul. I've been making moves. Staying focused on what's right. Don't get confused. Only reason why you getting used. Why the fuck you always sick? It's in the food. First he crazy, now it's maybe. He told the truth. Grand slam out the park on my Babe Ruth. Like a diamond in the sky, say fuck a roof. Moonwalking on the track, watch me match my groove. He stopped riding there. That's the end of that. Yo, 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 yo. He was the only one to comment. I'm flying like a comet. I'm gaseous, yo. Knock him out like Cassius. No clay. I'm hoping everything is okay. So they say, I'm not your sensei. I am not your teacher. Why are we getting ads that are anti-reefer? That shit's confusing to me. I think I'm losing this beat. I think I poop, then I pee. I think then I pee and then fuck. I'm off of the beat. I'm talking this shit and I'm talking to me. Don't you be walking with me. Don't you be anguishing. Why are you languishing? What language is that? I don't speak that shit. I don't know what you're saying, but I'm freaking with it like, that shit is cool. Thought I knew. I'm not new. You called the noose. Stop being so obtuse. Cigarette was loose. Call it a Lucy. Just a Lucy. Be so choosy. All right. I'll be farting sometimes. Y'all ever fart? What's your favorite type of fart? You like a loud fart? You like a soft fart? You like one of those deep guttural farts? Farts. Stream's brought to you by farts. Yeah. Nikki was cool as fuck. He actually grabbed the blunt. You talking about Andre Nicotina? Is that who we're talking about? Dude, that's a legend right there. Sipping on some Guadana with my mom and pa. We're just chilling on the lawn and we do not break the law. Lord willing, chicken parm. Delicious, what you want. I'm sober since last year in August. I haven't smoked in a year. Have a good one, T. Lewis. I appreciate you for being here. Don't be so weird. They said it's so subjective. What are you requesting? Thank you, man. Have a beautiful day, T. Lewis. I'm so introspective. Focusing on all my life lessons. You're the Padawan. You're the Padawan. What the fuck are you on? Why are you so selective? So selective. Big ups the Sith Lord. He's got a laser sword. How could you ever be bored? What can you afford? Big ups Harrison Ford. I want to implore. I drive a 4-door. Post the Raven, nevermore. This shit ain't a chore. I'm a Pisces, but I'd rather be a killer whale. Ooh. Chewy for my powder for the hose. When the panties come down, bitch, anything goes. What's the next overpronouncing video about? I just posted one, cuz. Oh, we'll see. We'll see how the reaction to this one is. I've been keeping it on the back burner, to be honest with you. Dan Soder was at the fuck, bro. I should be going to the Comedy Store. I didn't know Dan Soder was there. Dude's fucking hilarious. Y'all rocks with Dan Soder? That's one of my favorite current comedians for sure, but mostly for the podcasting. I haven't even seen too much of his stand-up, bro. Big ups to Soder, man. Soder's coming up here next month, I think. Nice. Hell yeah, bro. He's so funny, bro. Thank you, Paradise. I appreciate you, dog. Big ups to Paradise. I pick my paradise. It's a pair of dice. I roll them twice. Ain't got nothing nice. I paralyze. Bro, is Crazy Creamy gonna lose his streak, bro? I hope he's feeling okay, dude. I feel like to lose it because of sickness is some bullshit, bro. Somebody hit up Crazy Creamy and tell him to not lose his streak. I feel bad, man. We all got to settle down sometime. I was on probation for almost 10 years now. I got Teams meetings and shit. Nice. Corporate. He went corporate, ladies and gentlemen. He made the, he's like Francis from Malcolm in the Middle. Did you guys like the new Malcolm in the Middle season, the 4 episodes? I watched it finally. Oh, because part of me was like, I want to do a rewatch and then watch them. But then I was like, I don't want them to not get good ratings and shit because I'm out. You know, I want to contribute to the ratings. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Silver Surfer on the glide. My horse kick like Code 45. All up on your mind like a Cartier design. I'll be standing right behind when your credit card decline. You should get out of line. I love chicken parm so much. I work at a school and the students I toss on me order it so often. They would ask me every day if I was getting it. Hate the job, love the paychecks. I hope he's okay, but Twitch is done with streaks. I was present for the short stream and still got reset. Anyway, everything will be okay. Is this what American people watch? Wow. Dr. Xavier, I'm in your mind. Dr. Xavier, I'm right on time. Everything is fine. Resident Evil 9. We already beat that one, bro. Is it still installed? We beat Resident Evil 9, but I'll be down to go back and play it on a harder difficulty, maybe? I don't know. Oh, I gotta pee. I gotta urinate. Number one. I'm the number one. Get it done, son. It's a lot of fun, bro. I'll be down to play it again, probably during spooky season, though. You should watch Monster by Naoki Urasawa. Okay. Naoki Urasawa. Ah, hey, I heard good things. I feel so high. I heard we're getting the DLC with Ada Wong next month. Why is it always Ada Wong, bro? Is that shit canon? Does the chicken have large talons? Guys, my eligibility to get monetized on YouTube is looking better, bro. You need 500 subscribers. Got that. You need 3 video uploads in the last 90 days. Got more than that. You need 3,000 public watch hours, or in the last 365 days, I have 1,000. Or you need 3 million fucking shorts views. I only have 744,000. Damn, bro. YouTube, man, why y'all putting up the gates? Why y'all putting up the gates? Damn, the eligibility. Whatever. It'll happen. I don't really even pay attention to my YouTube. Imagine if we did a little strategy to get the YouTube popping. Just like we're going to make a push for partner here eventually. I know that's going to happen, bro. I had a homie reach out saying like, oh, there's a program where you can get, become a partner if you have a big platform on different platforms. He was like, I'll send an email about it. Never heard back. We were actually supposed to kick it recently too. All right, here's the thing, dog. I'm hopping to the tube as we speak. I appreciate you for the multi-platform support. That's unique. Turn the other cheek. Turning my cheek right now. You should view bot. Nah, bro. Fuck that. I'm good on that, bro. I want it to be organic. You know, I'm not trying to. That's just that feels seedy to me.
Do the chickens have large talons?
You said view bot. YouTube wants to make money off ads in your videos without paying you. That's why they put that gateway up. That makes a lot of sense, bro. Yeah. Shout out all my folks that made it through probation that didn't end up violating and going to the pen. You are seen. Yeah, big ups, man. Like we were talking about earlier, bro. The prison industrial complex is not something that is meant to actually rehabilitate, bro. That shit is meant to get people back in there to serve as free labor. So if you're able to get through that, that's impressive, bro. Partnerships never benefit the creator from what I've heard. What kind of partnerships? You talking about a Twitch? I mean, you get a bigger revenue split. I mean, it's better than not getting anything. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube. I don't get anything from YouTube, bro. Then again, I don't put much into it that's not just recycled content that I'm posting elsewhere. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really make stuff for YouTube. The lives go there. Everything just kind of goes there and it's on the back burner, you know? So maybe if I put a little effort, maybe it would work. Move to Kick so you get 90%. Yeah, I don't know, bro. When I support someone, I go all in. I appreciate that, bro. We're grateful. YouTube, unless you do full time. Man, I'm a full-time creator, bro. I am already full-time. We're gonna get there though. I'm not trying to like sound like I'm complaining about anything. I'm really grateful for everything we've gotten. But YouTube's always kind of lagged behind, you know? I mean, unless you compare it to Twitch. Twitch is by far one of my smallest platforms, but it's like the best people and everyone's so engaged, you know? Pretty dope. I remember we had somebody bot, and I think I know who it was. Somebody like botted us with a bunch of follows one time. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like 1,000 people followed at once. I was like, what the fuck is this, bro? I think I know who that was too. We don't think we really rock with that person anymore. But anyway, yeah, I would never do that knowingly, you know, unless I have some weird benefactor who's out here trying to get me, trying to put me on, bro. But that's not something I would ever do. Okay. Knowingly, at least. Okay. I seen petty car thieves turn into dope fiends and straight up murderers for hire. Youngest hitter I ever met was this 14-year-old kid driving a 2000s Mercs S-Class. Bro, 14 driving? What the fuck? My brother was on the papers from 12 to 38. Once they lock you in, that's where they got to keep you. Damn right. When you realize the prisons need 90% occupancy at all times, you start to realize why there's more people locked up in America than in the rest of the world. Damn right. What's good, Clanker? How you doing, dog? Privatized prisons for profits are the issue. Were you here when we were talking about that? We've talked about that like twice on this stream today, Greasy. So if you're just coming in here and you're talking about that too, he's right. He's plugged in with us, bro. He's plugged in. Nah, I wasn't, bro. Yeah, we were talking about the privatized prisons, bro, and how that's such a major issue in our country. Just got here, damn. I'm telling you. Twitch will pop off, I know it. It already is, dog. Like, I know what you're saying, and I'm sure it will. But the fact that we even got this type of like lively chat where you guys are yapping with me throughout the whole stream. Like I remember back when it was 1 or 2 people and I would just be out here yapping to the wind. What up, Seahawk fans? So like in my mind, we're already playing with house money. Like we already won. So it's like any more growth we get is just going to be crazy. Davey, I'm going to view-bot the fuck out of you because I love you. Bro, please don't. Please don't, bro. Unless it's like super realistic ones where they engage with the, you know what I mean? Those really expensive ones, okay? Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, don't do that. I appreciate you though. Let's not even get started with the hip hop to prison pipeline. Man, now we're getting real deep into the weeds of the culture. What's good, Stink? Shouts to Seahawk fan, bro. Humble beginnings. That's why I fuck with you, Davey. Yeah, man, I appreciate you, bro. We've already done more than I ever anticipated. And I know there's like that trope of the creator who's like, I was just posting for fun. I didn't mean, you know, the overly humble creator. Maybe we should make a video about that. But it's true though, man. Like I didn't have a concerted effort. I didn't, you know, I went live back in like 2020 during the pandemic because I don't know who told me. One of my buddies, I think it was Sean to the Max, man. We were playing some Verdansk Warzone. And they're like, you might as well stream, man. You're hilarious. You're cracking me up. I was like, all right, I'll try it. We got about 100 viewers or 100 followers a couple months, and then we put it on the back burner. We stopped streaming for a little bit. I was working a job doing selling industrial wholesaling military themed janitorial supplies. And I posting little TikToks here and there just for fun. I was always just posting just to make my buddies laugh, doing silly videos just to make the homies laugh. Like I would have a homie that I would see when I would go grocery shopping. He was like, bro, I love your videos. You're fucking hilarious, man. I was like, man, thank you. But I was never posting them because I wanted to do anything with it. I just did it. I remember I was dating a girl at the time. I was like, why do you even post on it? Why do you care? I was like, I don't know, just for fun. Like, that's stupid. I'm like, all right. Anyway, I got fired from that industrial wholesaler job, the military themed janitorial supply. She broke up with me like literally a couple days later. And then I just started posting a little more consistently, bro, like 3 times a day, and boom, we just blew up. It was crazy. And then like, it's been a slow and steady growth. Yeah, like I remember he told me they're firing me because I didn't have passion. I wasn't passionate. I was like, bro, you got me selling toilet paper. You know what I mean? Like, how passionate could I be, bro? I love to take pisses and shits, but like, how passionate do you really expect me to be, bro? Okay, I know you might be passionate about janitorial supplies. I mean, I was passionate enough to show up to fucking SoFi Stadium and clean a bathroom floor with you. Shit was disgusting. Anyway, I fucking am so lucky that I got fired from that shit, bro. I digest. I wish Warzone was good as it used to be. I hope it comes back, bro. Maybe when Infinity Ward takes over. I loved your Italian skit. Thank you, Clanker. I do it. I found you in this community sooner, but I'm glad I'm here nonetheless. Bro, I mean, you're here, bro. You're still in the early investor stage. Everybody who watches now is still early investors, man. You guys are early. Okay. Were you the overpronouncing videos what broke you through? Oh, no, bro. That's just my most recent, like, viral success, man. That started in last December, basically. That was just, I was going to go live one day and I hadn't posted a video, so I just randomly recorded that. Because, you know, my dad does that. He's a Mexican citizen. And he speaks, whenever he pronounces foods in Spanish and stuff and anything in Spanish, he always says it with a Spanish accent because he speaks Spanish, you know what I mean? Anyway, no, it was, the first one was actually the British character, bro, Nigel. Well, at least in my country, I don't have to worry about John Wick bursting in my maths class, you know what I mean? It was that guy. And then Uncle Vito, bro, he was where we started the crossover. It was like, okay, it's not just one character. You know, it was multiple different characters we would do. So it was a lot of the filter comedian stuff, bro. I feel like I was pretty early on the filter comedian wave. Like now you'll see there's so many dudes who do shit with filters. I've been doing that shit since like 2020 at least. Nah, I've been doing that shit since like 2016, really. I was always posting with Snapchat filters, goofing around since back in the day, bro. But yeah, now there's a lot of people who be doing that, and that's cool, man. I like to think I was a little bit of a godfather in that realm. Trying to be an early investor in Davie. He's going to be on a Bitcoin type ride. I'm telling you, bro. Corporate rat race is never ending. You did great. Next year, do better. Damn right. Yeah, it's crazy. I remember I worked at a nonprofit when I realized, oh, that's just how everything is. Like I had my first time I was basically doing the sports programs at the YMCA, and I had a really good, like they went from, I think they had like 40 kids to like damn near 300 my first month there, you know, my first quarter there. And they're like, all right, now do better. It's like, what? They're like, yeah, now do 400. Now do 5. I'm like, whoa, fuck, dude, I don't know if that's sustainable. I was busting my ass trying to get that many people. Anyway, Uncle Vito crashing the sesh was my intro. Hey, Uncle Vito's sesh videos are hilarious, bro. Good night, Davey. Thank you, Khalil. All right, we're going to take a quick ad break. I appreciate y'all. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, let's talk about your favorite funny movies or your favorite ice creams. I don't know, but I'm going to go take a pee-pee. I'm going to call my girlfriend, who I love very much, and then we'll be back. All right, see you guys. See you shortly. Enjoy these musics. I'm pretty sure I just flashed my ass crack at you. I hope I didn't, but if I did, I hope you enjoyed. Maybe leave a tip for what you just got to see. Gainfully employed.
Call it Paul Bubba Sparks.
Booty, booty,
Yeah.
booty, booty, rockin' everywhere. Booty,
BeatStars.com. BeatStars.com.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
BeatStars.com.
Multitasker, question asker. Couldn't be any faster. Wife just passed me a gummy. Ooh. Gotta do one of those gummy videos. Like that girl, come with me to go get Korean food. The Jared Benson's been popping with, bro. Jared Benson has been getting so many views off those videos. Big up's my boy, bro. Jared Benson's the homie. Oh my God, it's so juicy.
BeatStars.com.
You know that's illegal, right? Grown man touching. What the fuck? What are we talking about? Where'd that come from, Greasy? That was kind of out of pocket. Them gummies are lethal, sneaking up like a ninja. Big ups to Baycat. I don't get the context of what he's talking about. I appreciate you, but you just took a piss. Bad joke. Oh, because you're saying I have a small wiener. Got you. Thanks, man. You should collab and do a gummy video with him. That would be hilarious, bro. Do a video where you take acid and then watch ET. What the fuck, bro? He's trying to get me to MK Ultra myself. We all take a moment to set some good vibes to Crazy Creamy, though, by the way. I hope he's feeling okay, bro. Yesterday he came in and said he was feeling really sick, so hope he's all right, man. Anyway, I'm about to go do some solo content creation tomorrow, bro. I'm going to roll out. Maybe I'll do one of those. I got to find some like fake gummies though, because I'm not trying to take real gummies. I actually have a box filled to the brim because every time I would go to this one dispensary, which actually was branded like a fucking tax office, by the way. It was like, get your taxes done, get your, it was branded like a fucking, like a books guy. It was weird. But on the inside, it was this dispensary, and every time they would give you like these edibles. So I literally have a huge box just filled to the brim. But, we're doing that whole year sober thing. So I'm going at least till August before I ever take another a little edible or any of that type of stuff. What up, Cheek? Sing some T-Pain. I'm in love with a stripper. There you go. Ever consider live streaming in public like vlogging? Maybe. Yeah. My wife manages a dispensary. You have more shit than we could ever consume in 2 years. Okay, bro. We got multiple dispensary managers up in this bitch, bro. That's what one of our lead mods be doing. That dude cracks me up. That crazy that you know him. I mean, he's just a mutual, bro. He's a mutual through content. Like, he followed me. I followed him. He's hilarious, man. I do some shit like that. Smoke a bee, legit, go to Costco. Brother ends up Taco Bell, right? Only super cool people do that. It's true. It's true, man. Maybe one day we'll own one of those. Goliath Greens. Goliath's Greenery. I'm going to be doing business with the people. We're doing a lot of business. We're doing business. We're going to do business. That's a lot of business. Got arrested for working at a smoke shop. Bro, Anthony, that actually happens, man. That one that I was at, the one that I'm talking about, they would literally get fucking hit up like by the sheriff's department because it was in an unincorporated area. So the sheriffs are the ones who do all that shit. And they would literally come in and just like bust their balls and fucking hit them like it's the mafia basically. They would go in there, they would piss on the carpets, they would break the TVs, they would take all their money and shit. Just basically extorting them, bro. It happened like 3 or 4 different times, bro. Crazy. It's crazy that in LA we got gang members in our sheriff's departments. They got the banditos, they got the executioners, they got legitimate gang members. Kind of fucking crazy, bro. You should ask Jarrett which gummies he uses. He has a specific one that looks like they're edibles, but they ain't. Yeah, man, I should ask him. Just started back up off a 1.5-year break. It's been great. Yeah, I think once you get it all out of your system, you know, like the first time I do something like that, I'm sure I'm going to get to the moon, you know? It's unreal. All we did was help old ladies. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm sorry that happened to you, man. I'm on like a massive tolerance break. I'm saying I got a couple packs in reserves. They're legit. Aight. For you new gens, look up the Rampart. Yeah. The Rampart scandal, bro. Look that shit up. I didn't know there was a movie about it. Woody Harrelson. Okay. Yeah. LA's always had that police corruption, man. Look at Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Like that shit's real. It's crazy to think about, man. We've been talking a lot about prisons and the law enforcement today. What you be puffing on? Lately, nothing, bro. Lately, I am Sobes Magobes. Back in the day, though, I was big on the Kush Indica, like OG, something piney, you know. But for me, it was more than anything was literally the taste. That was it. Like I didn't give a shit what it was as long as it tasted good. It was when you get the like weird tasting ones that I would be like, put off. Stuff that's deep fried and covered in sugar. You already know, Arturo. I had one the past 2 years. I get more cooked than a burnt pizza. Watching a movie with Woody, I need to watch that shit. Dude, he's a legend, man. Woody Harrelson's a great actor. Did you hear that thing? A couple years ago, they were saying that him and McConaughey might be brothers. Did they ever figure out if that was true? Like his dad had an affair with Matthew McConaughey's mom or some shit? That'd be kind of weird. Speaking of, that True Detective show, that was excellent. Man, we're out here. The fact that we're out here able to do just 2 hours straight talking, no gaming, no nothing. Like that's something that we implemented in the last year or so. That Yap session start to the stream, that I think is amazing. I think, you know, that we're able to do that is really cool. I appreciate y'all for being here for it. I'm a Terps man. THC percent is important too, but terp is what makes it fire. It's terps can make the flavor, right? Yeah, for me, it's all about flavor, bro. Like raw dog in life. Yeah, I'm just fully sober out here, just chilling. You watching the Odyssey? I saw the preview for it when I was at the movies the other day. Like Christopher Nolan's made some bangers. I think Inception was probably my favorite Nolan film. But I don't know, man. That story never really. I mean, I guess technically it's one of the best stories ever written, right? Especially if it's still getting told today. It was made back in the ancient times. I probably should watch it, bro. Honestly, I don't know why it always rubbed me the wrong way, though. Like I don't know. It's just maybe because it's ancient. Yeah, I'll probably end up watching it, bro. I didn't watch Oppenheimer. Was that good? Look at the beauty you created, Davie. Thank you for the community you created. I appreciate you, man. Right? Pretty beautiful thing we've got here. The Yap sessions are great. I know. I love it, dude. I love it. Are you going to watch it, 001? You know, the hitman in No Country for Old Men is loosely based on Woody Harrelson's real dad. I heard he was a hitman. Yeah, his dad was a legit hitman. Isn't that crazy? I got a bunch of gummies bulk not long ago on an extended break, so I froze them to preserve them.
To the community.
Damn, are mine going bad? Are mine going bad if I didn't freeze them? I didn't even think about that, bro. Fuck, are those all bad now? I didn't even think about that, bro. Take them, get mad diarrhea or something. On medication. Yeah, no, I feel you. Terps also affect how well they mix with fats and other things. Terps can help with making quality edibles. Okay. God, I love that movie. Which one? No Country? Or Oppenheimer? My mom and stepdad watched Oppenheimer. They said it was well worth the watch. I should probably check it out. Concentrates go bad at room temp. Start tasting like hay. Food going bad? That's crazy. Okay, but it's like ultra processed gummies and shit. They'll lose potency after the 6-month mark. Oh, fuck. Should we put those in the... Fuck, are they already fucked? Chase, why you always gotta fucking sarcastic me? What up, Grim Hustles? I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. Always coming at me sideways when I say some shit. Food going bad. Who would have thought? All right. Not gummies, like concentrated wax, butter, and oil. Okay. Eat them right now, Davey. Hell no. I have a legit reverence for any sort of psychoactive chemical. Edibles costed me a relationship one time, which is actually a good thing in retrospect. Like, I wasn't meant to be in that relationship, but I ate 1,000 milligrams. I've been seeing this guy going around giving like homeless people 1,000 milligram drink. I'm like, bro, you're evil for that. That's crazy. I'll gift the sub because it's funny. All right, it is funny. I agree. It may not be fucked, just weak and make your tummy funny. Should I freeze him then? Yeah, shit. We are kind of spoiled now. The fact that it's like legal, well, mostly legal, decriminalized, I guess. Like, I've seen people talking on videos about how that shit's made it not cool anymore. I'm like, all right, well, I was never doing it for coolness. I basically was self-medicating, like Baycast saying. It's medicine. Just eat as much as I wanted. After the break, I get paranoid and shit. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. Like, I'm gonna take it real easy when we do. It might make you sleepy too. I don't mind that. Although that's the thing. Like, when I took that 1,000 milligrams, I was literally in a catatonic, like half asleep state. Went out, drove up to Santa Barbara and shit. Went to an opera, and I was just. I think my ex thought I was on heroin. I was like, yeah, I don't blame you for thinking that. Like, that was strong. I don't know why I fucking did that either. It was just like, I think the chocolate was tasty. You know what I mean? It was like a bar, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna eat more. And then I ended up eating all 1,000 milligrams. THC will convert to CBD. CBG. An opera off the wow is insane. I'm telling you, bro. I didn't want to go too. I think that's part of it. I just didn't really want to go, so I ended up taking that the night before, and then it didn't even kick in. I fell asleep and then woke up just like. Big ups to the opera. Is it CBG or CBD? Actually, probably won't mind if the THC converts to CBD, but I don't know what CBG is. CBG sounds scary. Non-intoxicating cannabinoid known as the mother of all cannabinoids because a precursor to THC derived from young plants. Different and targets the body. Okay. Maybe that's a good thing, bro. Maybe that's good that'll turn to CBG. 6 years ago, I tried a chocolate bar and I took 3 squares and I freaked out. My whole body felt like pins and needles. Yeah. Edibles are different, bro. They release like a psychoactive element, right? Like it's different, bro. It's different. It's that's why I treat them with respect. Anything, bro. The Mushad's mushrooms or whatever, anything. Somebody was talking about the acidity earlier, all of that stuff. I have a severe reverence, man. I think I might have ended up doing too many of the portobellos, you know what I mean? Now every time I take those, I basically throw them up. CBG is a minor cannabinoid, according to my expert wife. Okay, what up, Tremendioso? Are you streaming another screen on a different platform? Do we only get your face? No, yeah. I'm just talking today, bro. It's Talk to Me Tuesday. We're not doing any gaming today. It's just all yapology. Tremendioso. Damas chilequiles, oye. Bless you, my dude. I appreciate you, Rahul. Big ups to Rahul. It can also turn from CHC to CBN when left too long at room temperature. Well, it's in a black box. It's in a box, like in a cool area. Maybe it's chilling. I used to smoke blunts like cigs. They were just my maintenance. Like with tobacco in them? CBN is what I meant. Normally known as a potential natural sedative. It's marketed for sleep, pain relief, relaxation. Sleepy cannabinoid. Okay. CBN. That's fine too. Just a hollowed out swisher with all bud. Okay, I got you. Let's get with the European sugar guy with the Italian uncle. That is a good idea. Hey, yo, greetings from Brazil. Oi, gente. Tudo bem? Don't follow Portuguese. But I appreciate you for tuning in, my friend. Big ups Brazil. What part of Brazil? I need to get back to Brazil. I haven't been there since I was 8 years old, I think. It was one of the first big vacations I ever took was going to Brazil. I went to Rio de Janeiro, and I went to Brasilia, and they were both very cool. I had a great time. Pick up Brazil, man. The mushrooms got me fucked up bad, bro. I had the worst trip on them. Yeah. I've often said that I part of me thinks I may have died off of Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds one time, and that I'm in a different dimension now. I like the quantum immortality shit. Cause I took one, and I was like, all right, I'm good. And then they were like, we gave you 2, take the other one. Or they were like, I know you have the other one. I was like, all right, fine, I'll take it. So I took it, bro. Legit thought I died. I think I wanted to hop in the car and try and drive home. And then I remember like being in like chill area. It was like they were just, and everybody was like, you're good, bro, you're good. Don't worry, you're gonna go back. And I was like, I don't want to die. And they're like, you're fine, you're fine. I was like, it was like a living room almost with a TV and a couch. And then they were like, don't trip, man. You're going to be fine. Like, what did you learn, though? What have you learned? And I was like, don't be a bitch. Don't be don't be an asshole. Like, stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, I was like I zoomed back down to reality. It was like, and I was like holding my phone. And it was basically, I think what had happened was I was in a dimension where I went and I drove my car. Okay. And I died. Okay. And then it swooped me back to one where instead, I called my mom right before I got in the car. And so I was like, immediately I was like cognizant. I was like, holy shit. And I called her. I was like, yo, can you come get me? And so, yeah, and things have been a little weird ever since then, bro. I'm not going to lie. Berenstain Bears? The fuck? Berenstain? Anyway. Fruit of the Loom? No cornucopia? What? I probably didn't die, but if I did, it also gave me a comfort. It's like, you got guardian angels and shit. I'm probably chilling. Nothing like an ego death off the shiitakes. Yeah, I mostly have good experience with the shiitakes, but Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Tremendioso, if you don't know what that means, then you don't, the story's not for you, brother. You know what I mean? You might be too young if you don't know what that reference is. I took an extra strength edible. I took the whole bar in the package. You said to take a third. I forgot who my friends were. Yeah, man, that's the thing. You just got to respect those type of things. My ex took me to take 2 tabs of it. And I got stuck in the couch and I couldn't move. Yeah. Like one, I was chilling off one. They're like, take the other one, bro. Ego death. I saw something about came in terms of my death, laid down, shook hands with God, and agreed I was ready. And he dragged my bitch ass through the universe and showed me how everything is linked together like mycelium. Man, I had some things with the mycelium, with the portobellos or the shiitake, whatever you want to call it, where I was like seeing time as like a circle. Like everything that's ever happened is gonna happen again. Everything that's gonna happen has already happened. Basically, time is like a circle. I remember that was pretty crazy. Yeah, my 20s, man. I had crazy experiences back then, bro. Crazy experiences. I'm from the state of Rio de Janeiro, city called Resende. Hey, shit, you speak Portuguese? Not really, bro. No follow. But big ups to all my Brazilian friends. I have family in Brasilia. My little brother and my stepmom is Brazilian, so I love Brazil, bro. I'm a big fan of Brazil. Everything, you guys are the best. I love Brazil. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, Timbot has arrived just in time. I'm 25. Is that too young? Well, the reference is a song by the Beatles. You know what I mean? So it's a Beatles song. Spell out the first letter of everything I was saying. You know what I mean? Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Take the first letter, put them together. You know what I mean? Figure it out. Use the context clues at your disposal, Tremendioso. I didn't have a good first experience with the Mooshies, but every time has been wonderful. Yeah, I think it's just, you gotta be in the right head state, bro. My cousin hits those DMT pens like they're weed. It's insane. He also smokes a little crack. Jesus, bro. Yeah, I heard that if you do that, I've never done the DMT, bro. But I've heard if you do it too much, eventually they're just gonna like not let you do in the realm or whatever. I don't really know, but I heard that eventually like they're just like the elves aren't gonna let you. I don't know, bro. I would maybe be open to doing that one day if the conditions were right. You know what I just realized, bro? I'm literally gonna end the stream right now and raid out, and we're gonna go live on TikTok. If you guys want to keep talking, you need to go over to the TikTok. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna go ahead and raid out. The Davie the Goliath streams brought to you by kindness. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Be the change you want to see in the world. Shine your light, shine it bright. Never let anybody dim your light, especially machine elves. All right, we're going to keep this conversation going. Came back to a Beatles song about tripping. Yeah, that's literally what we were talking about, bro, tripping. Anyway, I love y'all. Goliath Gang, we're connected to the divine and all universal knowledge flows through us. We trust our intuition and see beyond the physical realm. We speak our truth with clarity and the world listens. We give and receive love effortlessly. Our heart is pure and open. We are powerful, confident, and our will shapes our reality. We're creative, passionate, and in flow with the universe. We're safe, grounded, and secure in our place in the universe, and we'll leave it a better place than we found it. Judge, we're going to go over to the TikTok for 25 minutes. There he is. Big ups the Judge. I'm going to go live for 25 minutes over on TikTok. It's a post-stream press conference, so if you're not ready to end the conversation, you want to keep it going, let's head over there together, hand in hand. I'm going to raid out, though, okay? I appreciate y'all. Big ups to Tim. Shouts to Greasy. Shouts to Chaos. Shouts to Mass Aquatics. Shouts to Judge. I hope, man, go over to the TikTok. I'll see y'all on TikTok, bro. Big ups to Frank. Shouts to everybody who tuned in, man. I appreciate you guys. Baycat, all the good vibes. Everybody, we're the best people around. Okay, just remind yourself that. We got a great community here that we're fostering, and I'm grateful for you guys every day. Like I said, I'm going to go live immediately.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when we're together.
It's true, bro. It's true. It couldn't be more accurate than that. Let's go send the good vibes over to whoever else we're going to raid out.
Doesn't go to the marshmallow room, it goes to the fudge room.
I missed you, Judge. It's good to have you here, bro. We'll be back tomorrow. I think we'll probably be doing a late night stream again.
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?
Because I'm going to be getting up early and going to do some content, some solo dolo content. I'm trying to get more out there and just go out and go places and do solo content sometimes. That's what we're going to do tomorrow, and maybe we'll do a little late night when we get back. All right, who we got? Who should we raid out to?
Louder.
Just go to TikTok.
Louder.
Don't be upset. Go to TikTok.
Upset.
All right, who do we got? Oh, let's raid out to ostensibly Jack? No. Mufasa's Taquito. That's a great name. Let's do that. We're going to raid out to some dude named Mufasa's Taquito. I don't know where I met him from or why I started following him, but we're going to go ahead and raid them. I appreciate y'all. We'll see you. Hopefully, I'll see you guys on the TikTok. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Have a good night. Go say what up to Mufasa's Taquito. And happy Cinco de Mayo, y'all. I'll see you next time. Davie the Goliath stream is brought to you by kindness. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others.
I missed the part, but that's my problem.
Whoa. Relax. Be the change you want to see in the world. Shine your light. Shine it bright. Never let anybody dim your light. Especially some machine elves or whatever. All right, let's go say what up to Taquito, dude. Mufasa's Taquito. Hell of a name. Have a good night, y'all.